Right. What's up, my spiritual gang? Love, namaste. Anyone up in this bitch? I'm here to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. And if you don't want to hit backspace delete, do what you gotta do. I anywhere but here. Now today I'm on my shit. I got my phone charged up. And one thing I must say is I was cleaning today and I acknowledged that some cards fell. So we're gonna discuss that message of the cards that fell. Like I literally put them on top so we can talk about it. But other than that, look, we're gonna get some downloads done and we're just gonna go from there, okay? So I'm actually pretty excited um to get something done. Okay, let me see. Oh, and let me tell my girl I'm going live because I ain't seen her in a minute, like at all. Um, where's she at? Why is it doing that? Okay. God damn, I can't get it. So just give me a moment, okay? Give me one moment. Okay. All right, let's get right into these messages. Okay, let me go to my notes of mine. Is these my downloads? Okay, I did pick up on this download. This girl says she set me up. She's the smartest lady in the room. Somebody got set up to be jumped. A billionaire, millionaire, shady as fuck, leaving people stranded. Oh yeah, it's like this person that's in like billionaire status or millionaire status, and they be leaving people stranded as fuck if they don't do what they want them to do. But then they also is the one that write their paychecks at the end of the day, so that could be significant to somebody. But it's like somebody's just got a shady ass character. In order to get on the show, anybody that's been questioning auditioning for like Zeus Network, that means like Baddies, Bad Boys Club, on that platform, you gotta lay down. You have to sell your body to the producers or the security guard or somebody on that set in order to get on the show. So I just personally would not take that route or that approach for like more protection. That's what a lot of the people that's coming out and exposing these networks is saying. So just take that as it resonates. Tearing down and taking advantage of the poor crowd. Yeah, they exploit them. They tear them down. They take advantage of them. Hi, Pooh. I missed you so much. How have you been? How have you been, girl? Um, Taking advantage of the poor crowd, exploiting them, and when they speak up, they silence them with power. These are people that's in a position of power. They have a lot of connects. I'm telling you, like it's millionaire, billionaire status. So when a person speak up about their abuse in this situation, they're silencing them with their power or the connections that they do have. And usually those people are pointed out to be the crazy ones. They get them locked up on false charges and chump charges. So take that how to resonate. But with shows like that, it's like they want to exploit you, make fun of you, but also control you. And it's just not really, when you weigh out the pros and the cons, that's just not worth it. Yeah, you might get a fat ass paycheck. Then they pick and choose who's they're gonna pay a fat ass paycheck to and who they're gonna give less to. So just you gotta think, is this worth my soul? That's really what it boiled down to. Is a fat ass paycheck worth my soul, my morals, my principles, my boundaries, and everything that I stand on? If it ain't worth it, I wouldn't take that route because then you're gonna get in that position and your morals and your values and the shit that you stand for is gonna keep changing. It's because you never really stood for it if you do that for the love of money. Personally, that's what I think. but you end up in a position where you're ending up compromising way more than you intended to, and it's just not worth it. Key, I just been working, helping out where I can, so forth. And you, I love that for you, girl. I think I'm going through another awakening right now. Um, but I've been wonderful. I think I just been going through an awakening mainly, and I'm really being tested on my emotional control right now and how I handle situations, and if I'm gonna move off of impulse, if I'm gonna react with anger. I'm really been being tested personally. That's where I think where I'm at. But you know what? You always go through that before a level up, right? Okay, so let's talk about this shit I found when I was cleaning today, and it was just out, and I'm like, damn, okay, the spirit is trying to get this message out, so we're gonna discuss that. Now, somebody here has been contemplating messaging somebody. This is a friend, or this is somebody that could have been a friend in your past and they did sleazy, shady shit to you. Or this could be somebody that's a friend in somebody's energy in the now, and spirit is trying to get this message out because it says message unsent and friend, and they've been hesitating to cross this friend in some type of way. I don't know where the hesitation comes from, but whomever this friend is, they've been hesitating it, and it's like they want to reach out to you, but then they hesitate reaching out to you. Okay, you can manage. I know. Remember to give me a call sometime. I will, most definitely. So look, type then deleted hesitation, fear of overexposure. And then it's also this energy of like, even though they got vile and wicked plans towards a person, they don't want to put themselves in a position where they text and then they expose what their hand is. Like, you know, they say, don't tell your left hand what your right hand is doing. Hi, tattoos. How are you? Welcome back. It's this energy. So, the words held back for safety. This is a person that's strategic. They play it smart. They say less. They don't really say a lot. So, whoever this message is for is urgent. And I think you should take the precaution. But this is a sneaky, conniving energy, and they really try to play that hand. Like, I don't want to say too much because I don't want a person to look into it or somebody hear you look into things. You trust your intuition. Take it how it resonates. And somebody can know that somebody's analytical and they're not going to just put their own ass into a certain situation. So with this person, they like, look, I don't really want to put too much out there to the point where they pick that shit up. And you pick up that I'm planning on snaking you out. Okay. This is a person that could have been in your life in a season of lacking self-love, and or they view a person like they don't love themselves. So they feel like they can get away with way more due to this person not loving themselves and lacking boundaries. Take it how it resonates, right? Something was fated to happen, okay? Because it say fated, fatalism, coincidence. Somebody wants somebody to think that a situation that they planned out and they're trying to execute is pure coincidence, but there's no such things as a coincidence. Or somebody don't want somebody to know that they got their hands in this pot genuinely. Okay. Somebody has been planning, somebody had an idea, a bright idea to try to rob somebody. So take it how it resonate. Or if you've been feeling like some type of situation's off, or a friend been moving weird with you, or they've been 1 minute they all in your face, they talking to you, then the next minute they moving distant. This could be for you. Or it's like, I don't know, their energy just changed out the blue. I don't know. I can't really put my hand on it. That was a troll. Anyways, they like, I can't really put my hand on it, but I do feel like something is off with the situation, or I do feel like they plotting on me. This is the message for you today. Okay. And caution, unfairness. And then it's also this energy of a person is not expecting a person to move cautious with them because they feel like, since I'm already your friend, you're gonna have your guard down with me. But they've been contemplating doing this because I mean, once you cross a certain line with a person, there's no turning back. And maybe they probably get a benefit of being in your life, yes, but they feel like they're going to get a bigger benefit of trying to rob somebody. So take it how it resonate. Somebody got this bright ass idea, man, inspiration, or somebody put a battery in somebody back too. Like, I mean, imagine you friends with somebody and y'all kicking it. Okay, y'all cool, kumbaya, y'all been friends for a good minute. And then the people that they got around them is putting a battery in their back because they are going into rooms talking about you and talking about the achievements. And it could have been from a genuine intent at first, right? And or it could have been from a place of pocket watching a person. They like, yeah, whatchamacallit got this going on, whatchamacallit got that going on. New York just scrolled in. Hey, how y'all doing in New York? And then they friends around them is like, or they family, or if they got a hidden lover, is putting a battery in their back to make them feel like they can do what they trying to execute, or like, yeah, you should, you know, try to get down on them. It's this type of energy, and he's like, I don't really know. So that's what this message unsent energy is, because somebody is getting a battery put in their back to feel like they can come up against a person and try to set somebody up in some type of way, but the ultimate goal is a robbery here. So, oh, it was 11/11. Okay. Confirmation. Exploitation. I don't know. It's just this energy. We gonna dig deeper into this energy, but these was on the floor. So I don't know. Somebody just need to vet their friends that they got around them. Just because a person was loyal to you in the past, if you sit back and watch them rob other people, what makes you think they wouldn't turn that robbing inkling back on you? They just wasn't in a position, and or you didn't let them know what you really had going on, or your financial situation at the time, or your financial situation could have been way less than you are now. Or shit, looks can be deceiving. You could look like you're in a way more wealthier season now because a person is pocket watching a person, but don't really know if a person is struggling behind the scene, don't even know if that's overdraft money. You hear me? And or they watching you come into more success, and somebody has been planning to execute some shit. So I don't know, somebody just need to really vet their group, communicate with their ancestors or what they believe in. That's what somebody needs to be at right now, because whoever this friend is, they don't have good intent, and really they ain't your friend. And if a motherfucker could put a battery in a motherfucker back to try to do this sleazy shit right here, do you really gotta ask yourself if that's your friend or not? You get what I'm saying? Thank you, girl. You've been on it, because girl, for the past fucking few days, I've been dealing with trolls. Okay. So thank you. I always appreciate you. But we're gonna look more into this energy. It was the way it was laid out. I'm like, damn, okay, we're gonna bring this to the collective. And plus, I've been seeing this ad consistently, of a self-defense ad. Self-defense classes keep popping up. And last time I seen that ad, two times I've seen that ad, bad shit happened. So whether it was something to do with the collective and or personal. So I'm just giving the message. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thank you. We going let me see what deck I want to use. Okay. I don't know. This is just a sleazy energy, and somebody really ain't got it like that. Or how they got it like that is from robbing and setting other people up. And you don't want to fall victim to a situation where it's another person in the background or another lover, and they're using that person. It's been a lot of people getting exposed for using their lovers. So like, let's say a person's trying to rob a male, they'll use a female to lure him in and try to rob him. Or if it's the other way around, they try to use a male to lure that female in and then rob them. So just take it how it resonates, and don't be fish bait. Okay. Confirmation, don't not be fish bait. Because somebody don't mean somebody well. Or if this on a friend level, somebody gonna try to hit somebody up on a I need you type of time confirmation, or can you pull up? Can you take me somewhere? It's this type of energy, and when you pull up, they got other plans for you. So I don't know. I wouldn't say have your guard down, or if you get an inkling, don't go, don't go. You get what I'm saying? But whoever this person is, they are close to an individual, or they play it close. Chatter anxiety. Somebody is really anxious to do some type of move though. I don't know. Or this could be off the strength of somebody don't want somebody to get on their healing journey. Somebody views somebody like they're not wise and they're not spiritually tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Somebody look at somebody like they're naive. So they won't, somebody feels like somebody won't necessarily pick up on what they're planning and plotting behind the scenes, because if you don't have your own connection, how could you get any type of caution to proceed? Confirmation? Oh, let me tell her I'm alive. Hold on. So I don't know. This is what this energy is. Somebody is sitting back and they feel like a person ain't necessarily grow past the season that they knew them in. So they feel like this is going to be easier than trying to do it on a person that they feel like is tapped in, and or somebody got this blind side to them where a person could genuinely be spiritually tapped in, but they feel like they not really tapped in, because people do question people gifts, and people do feel like, especially if this is a person that was in your life at a season of lack and self-love, there was no growth thereof, the season that they seen you in is the season that they believe you're still in. So even if you're growing behind the scenes and you're doing X, Y, and Z, and you're more spiritually involved and spiritually tapped in, and you're picking up on telltales, they don't view you like that. So they feel like it's gonna be easier to try to do something in on do somebody in, because the season that they knew them in, they weren't as in tuned or tapped in. Hi, Sakina. Hey, Pooh. Because they got away with a lot of stuff back then. Somebody also do feel like somebody is dependent. Somebody don't feel like somebody's independent. Or somebody don't feel like somebody's really doing anything. Somebody don't feel like somebody's actually out here doing shit on their own. They feel like shit, even if certain shit fall off for you, you got a backbone. You got somebody that you could depend on. You fuck off a bag, you got somebody that compensate that bag. That's how somebody views somebody. It's fucked up, but it's the reality of whatever this situation is. And I don't know who I'm channeling for, but I'm here to just give the message, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. But the way somebody look at it is like somebody always have a backup plan, and they're dependent on somebody. But realistically, somebody could be independent and doing shit on their own and don't have a backup plan. Or just because a motherfucker feel like you got a backup plan, and or okay, if all else fails, I can go to that person and I know they'll look out for me. That don't mean a person is always using that outlet. I don't know how to explain it, but that does not mean that. Just because you feel like I got a backup plan, that does not mean I want to be in this position where I'm constantly dependent on the person and I'm always using them as a backup plan. Who the fuck want to feel like that? No, I'm trying to get to this state of independence, and or I'm already at this state of independence. And granted, if all else fails, yes, I can go to my backup plan. But that don't mean I'm trying to use it and execute it or take advantage of my fucking backup plan. The fuck. But since you view it like, oh, you ain't gonna be missing out on shit because you can run a whatchamacallit to reimburse that bag. Like we just going let's just see what this is, let's just see where this is going genuinely. But somebody had a bright ass idea, and I really hope they plans fall through. We're gonna ask that they hand get exposed before they even make it to you, and or try to send a text like, oh, link up, you wanna hang. No, the fuck, I don't want to hang with you. Or, "Well, you think you could run me to the store, or I need you, these niggas just got down on me, and realistically they trying to get down on you. The fuck. Maybe it's just the energy. It's the energy of somebody gonna be like, damn, you really got me fucked up. Like I really look at you like a friend, and this was what you own. Like it's okay. Can you tell me more about this situation? Thank you, Divine. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, my cat set off my baby teddy bear. Okay, said facts. Hey, look, I don't know who I'm channeling for, but baby, this ain't it. So this is this energy of somebody really feels some type of way because somebody, okay, if this is a lover situation, somebody feels some type of way because you're not in love with them no more. You're not pouring into that pot no more. And realistically, whoever this lover is watching you behind the scenes and pocket watching the fuck out of you. Or like I said, this could be a friendship situation where it's like no love lost, no love found. Like you did what you did, you gonna move how you gonna move, but somebody feel like the love is not genuine between two people. And so they feel like they got this idea to take advantage of a person and make it look like a pure coincidence because the bitch, I'm sorry. Somebody did not forgive somebody for something, okay? And they could be under you. and act like they under you. They act like they forgive you. They acting like they kumbaya with you. And realistically, this is not the cup of tea. Okay. Somebody feel like they love been died for a friend a long ass time ago. And realistically, they waiting for that perfect chance to hit whatever lick this is on this friend. Somebody feel like, even if abundance, I was just gonna say that somebody feels like somebody's abundant. Okay. Somebody looks at somebody like they're wealthy, and or they just watch from the background. And like I said, you just never know a person's real financial situation if you're not in on it. But if this is a friend, they feel like they know more about your financial situation because they in on your life. They watching how you spend things, they watching how you move, they watching what you purchase, they watching, bitch, you don't really know where I'm pulling funds from. Confirmation. You think you know something, but you really don't know. And they feel like shit. Why are you stingy with your money? Or you know what this remind me of? It's this Little Zay Osama song, and it's called Changed Up. He was like, you ain't getting no fuck about me. You was cracking them cars and selling that shit. It's this type of energy where a friend is like, damn, you saw me, you sat back, you watched me struggle. You sat back, you watched me I tried to play the defense while you was out trying to make money type of energy. So take it and put the roles where they are. Okay. But this is the type of friend that feels like shit, you got all of this money, but you're not pouring into people. Like somebody looks at themselves like a fucking charity, and they're obligated or entitled to a person's finances because they've been friends with a person. Bitch, that does not mean that. Just like I worked hard for my shit, and you think that I got a fucking money tree behind me, that does not mean that. That does not mean I'm not out here putting in the work to get into the position that I want to be at, or working my ass off to get there. But you only know what you see. You don't know what the fuck going on behind the scenes, and you only know what the fuck I tell you. I got one kid, and she is my pride and my joy. I will say that. So this is what this is. Somebody here is very abundance, or you're coming into this position of abundance, and it's time to vet your fucking friends because everybody can't go where you're going. Because whoever this friend is, they only gonna show their ass more when you get to that position of abundance. Maybe if you feel that way, scroll. I don't got time for the trolls. I really don't. I'm at my wits end when it comes to trolls. This could be a male I'm talking about, a masculine, and or this could be two masculines. Whomever this is for, a divine masculine, somebody ain't your friend. And you could probably look at them in high regards and be like, you know what, like I really got mad love for them. Like, shit, if this friend was to fall off, I will always be there for this friend. And if you need help or you need to be put in a position, I got your back. But whomever this person is, just because you're a friend to them, that does not mean they're a friend to you. This could be a female friends with a masculine, and you trying to get your bag up. But whoever this person is, man, it ain't it. And they've been moving funny, and it's telltales. Your friends really your enemies. Do you hear me? It's telltales. A motherfucker that really don't fuck with you, and no matter how much you try to close your eyes, close your ears to the hate and the envy, really pay attention to what a motherfucker is saying out their mouth to you. Pay attention to them underlying jokes where they cracking jokes. Man, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. Because whoever this person is, they don't mean you well, and really they got a bone to pick with you. They really feel some type of way of something that transpired in the past, but they putting that shit on like they forgive you, and or they never addressed it, the elephant in the room to begin with. Whoever this friend is, they like, nah, I'm waiting on the perfect time to get my lick back. I'm gonna get my get back. Thank you. Somebody could have a kid, or somebody's operating more out of that inner child energy. Somebody's being more playful, conviction, suffering, and burden. Whoever this person is, thank you for the heart. You could almost feel like they're a burden to you. Or somebody is like this energy if they feel like they a burden to you. The type of energy. So take it how it resonate. But realistically, this could be a person that has legal troubles. Or they just feel like their life is under some type of conviction. When they call you, it's always bad shit going on in their life. It's never nothing good. They never look for the good. Whoever this person is, whoever this masculine is that's friends with another masculine, we'll get more in depth on it. But whomever this person is, thank you for all the love and welcome to the Keyy Collective. For anybody that's subscribing and showing all type of love, thank you. Right? Somebody's sitting back and watching somebody heal. So it's like, I don't know, it's like they're acknowledging a person is healing, but they trying to get to a person or get off on a person before they get to this point of being fully tapped in, not fully healed, but healed to a certain point where the intuition is ringing. It's just this energy of a lot of chosen people get knocked off before they get to the actual purpose and actual gifts. That's what this is. So that's how somebody's trying to play something. Like they acknowledge that you're growing, but they feel like you didn't grow enough to be spiritually in tune to see what they got going on or what stones they're throwing behind the scenes. This is fucked up. Somebody don't feel like this is a teamwork effort, but I mean, hey, if I gotta play that hand like I'm on your team, I will. Thank you. This said the grave, and it's three snakes. This could be three people, and then there's three graves. Play where you lay, honey. Whoever these friends is, they better tread lightly. Because just because you feel like a person ain't tapped in enough or they can't see your intent because they ain't gonna really put their guard down when it come to you, that does not mean that. Play where you lay, honey. Death, sadness, mourning. This is crazy word. Or somebody here, whomever this friend is, they could have lost somebody recently. And they could be mourning some type of death that didn't transpire. They could have lost three people. Death come in threes. That could be a karmic number. 333 usually stands for angels and ancestors. But sometimes death come in threes, and that could be spirit warning a person they don't mean you well. Look at how they lost whatchamacallit, and that person too. So take it how it resonate. And really, you being a good friend, you just trying to console a person and be there for them. But realistically, look at their ass. Grimy as hell behind the scenes. Really don't fuck with you behind the scenes. But oh yeah, to your face, they're gonna play that role. But like I said, it's always a telltale that a motherfucker is a snake. You can only hide behind a mask for so long until your envy is so fucking loud. It shows through whatever intent you trying to sell. Somebody here, goats could be significant, and somebody could be seeing crows. Snakes could be significant, heavy on snake energy. Fishes can be significant, and butterflies and rabbits. So, I mean, hey, take it how it resonate. But if you look at this like your community and you trying to build, and these is your friends at that part, girl, I'm just this energy is just it's sleazy. Whoever this person is, they're very fucking sleazy. And I always talk about if you watch a person be a snake to multiple people, you could almost bet your bottom dollar that when they get the opportunity or the coin hit big enough or they get a reason to snake you out, they most definitely will. Because at the end of the day, their loyalty is at a default. Their loyalty is based off of their emotions, not genuine loyalty. So if I'm mad at you, if I got a bone to pick with you, instead of us fucking communicating, no, I'm gonna be behind the scenes planning some shit and make you feel like it's a coincidence. Let me shake you up a little bit. Let me humble you. Since so somebody, this friend be trying to humble you. It's just this energy that they feel like maybe somebody come off cocky, arrogant, and somebody really feel like somebody needs to be humbled. Conflict, opposition, they really are opposition. And it's the person that brings a lot of fucking drama to your doorstep or to your life. So I don't know if somebody's that type of friend where, oh, you got drama going on. I got your back, bro. You're not going in that shit alone. But this ain't it. Cause you don't want to fuck around and have somebody try to have somebody back and pull up to a fucking setup that was for you. Maybe that's somebody energy like shit all else fail. I'm there for my friend, my bro, my friend, whatever the fucking relation is. But realistically, this is a friend. And there's three friends on this card too. It could be three fucking people. And somebody got their loyalty. You're loyal. They're not. And somebody needs to accept that shit for reality because I don't want to see nobody in my collective in a bad position. Ever. And granted, we live, we learn, we go through things, but some things is completely avoidable. And I hope this person don't know where a person stay at. Because I said to your doorstep. Maybe this friend got your address and they literally bought that shit to your doorstep. But I don't know. It's just this energy of somebody has been putting themselves in solitude more. Somebody's been isolating themselves more. And whomever this friend is, they paying attention to everything because they watch your moves. So maybe they reach out and you ain't as easy to reach as you used to be. And it's because I'm genuinely just trying to heal. I'm isolating myself. I'm really going through a season of healing. It ain't nothing fucking personal with you. But sometimes you got, when you're going through a healing phase, you get called into isolation. Anybody here can testify that when you're going through Kundalini awakenings, dark nights of the souls, or you're just genuinely healing some fucking trauma from your past, you isolate yourself. Anybody could testify to that. But whomever this friend is, they like, oh, this motherfucker got me fucked up. Oh, now that the opposition picking up and after the drama picking up, you want to duck smoke? No, bitch. I outgrew that smoke. But you want to keep feeding into the smoke? Are you serious? Because at what point do you outgrow certain shit? And at what point do I start putting myself in a line of fire for a motherfucker that keep chasing the fucking fire? It's just a tricky ass energy, but somebody don't like that a motherfucker is setting boundaries with a person, laying that shit on thick. What you used to could have got away with, you ain't doing that shit no more. Somebody also don't like that somebody comes off as an authority figure. A lot of people look up to this person. A lot of people respect this person. When you walk in the room, your presence demands fucking respect. And whoever this friend is, they sitting back and watching it and they really envious because they wish they was in your spot. You chasing a spot I'm trying to outgrow, babe. That's the real of it. You chasing a spot I'm trying to outgrow and you envious? Shit for what it was worth and to get into whatever position this is. Yes, I went through a lot of shit, but are you ready to eat the same fucking storms that I went through? 222 on the clock. Look, balance, harmony, and alignment. Are you ready to eat the shit that I went through? Since you want this fucking spot so bad? Cause I'll get that shit up in a minute. But since you want to chase it so fucking bad, that's why I don't mess with my upstairs neighbors or the lady across the hall. Yeah, whoever this is, they sleazy. I don't know, 21, 31. Heavy on friendship. Somebody hate how somebody naturally a leader. A lot of people bow down to this person. A lot of people respect what this person got to say. And a lot of people shut their mouth to hear what this person got to say. Because at the end of the day, shit, if you in a position of leadership, you got a lot of wisdom that I can gain from you. You got a lot of shit that you could teach me just because of the journey that you walk and how far you done prevailed and the shit that you've been through. You got a lot of shit that you can teach me of a spot that I've been chasing, right? Her mask fell off. Oh, you talking about the lady upstairs? How are you, beautiful? I'm wonderful. I can't really complain, right? And some people don't idolize that shit. Some people don't look at you like, damn, you so fucking motivational. Look at how you grew. Some people don't look at you like that. They be like, this motherfucker think they better than us. Why? Because I'm outgrowing certain circumstances and certain thought patterns. Shit, I was lost. Clearly, you're fucking lost. But I don't know why move envious with a motherfucker that's trying to give you the gems and tell you really how to move and what to do and what not to do. Don't make the same mistakes that I made because I'm paying for that shit. And or I paid for that shit with karma. Don't make the same mistakes that I made. Do something different. Branch off. Create your own path. You talented. Follow your talent. But instead, whoever this friend is, they like, oh yeah, nah. Who the fuck you think you is? And you ain't my damn pappy. You ain't my damn mammy. I don't know. I don't fuck with this energy collective. I really don't. Because whoever they are, they sleazy, but they try to play their hand like they really genuine and they really fuck with you. And realistically, it's about that money. It's about what you doing and how you providing for yourself. Why the fuck is you pocket watching me? Counting my fucking coin and shit. Or somebody could get packages to their house and somebody's been paying attention to how many packages comes to a person home. Take it how it resonate. Somebody is watching, or somebody could have dropped a new whip and it's more of a fancier whip and they paying attention to the type of whip you driving now. It reminds me of this video that I seen, and it was like when you working at a job and then you drop a whip in or you drop a new whip, the people inside the job is paying much more attention because now they wondering how much money you making, and then that can create envy or resentment because how the fuck can you drop? You came in this bitch with no whip, and or you came in this bitch with a beat down ass whip, but then you dropped the new whip. How the fuck you making that much money, bitch? Just because your responsibilities or the shit that you've been through in your life, or because how you mismanage funds, ain't got shit to do with me. How the fuck you pocket watching me? We get the same fucking paycheck. But since you choose to fuck off your funds, or you feel like, damn, I got more responsibilities, I got kids and this bitch, and this and that, my money is going to all these places and I can't really afford to do shit I want to do. I don't know. It's a weird ass energy and I don't fuck with it. Hey, you gotta tell me how about mind your business? I wish that's how the world worked, but a lot of people don't. They want to be involved in something so bad. They want to know your tea so bad. They want to know your walk of life, your move, what created your path, what created your destiny, and what created you to be you. So fucking bad. But if they knew the half of the shit that you've been through, it's also this clip that I've seen where it was like when a girl tried to steal my destiny or steal my powers, and she came up and touched her and her power was so fucking bright, the girl tried to hurry up and release and she couldn't take it. Bitch, sometimes have it ever occurred to you that my path and your path is different because I can handle more than you can emotionally, physically, shit, verbally? Has that ever occurred to you that if you try to walk your ass down my path, you wouldn't make it? Have it ever occurred to you that some of the shit that I've been through will break you? Has that ever occurred? But you want it so fucking bad though. You chasing it though. Well, fuck around and find out. Yeah, that's what this is. And it's a fuck ass energy, and I don't fuck with it personally. Because people want what they can't have, but the minute they get to walk in your path, let a motherfucker get one storm you went through, they ass breaking behind the scenes. No, that's what you wanted though. So what is it really about? And what it really give? Because somebody is really hating that a person is coming into the status of success. That's really what it boiled down to. Why are you watching me from the background? First of all, you watch me from the background. You praying on my downfall like a motherfucker. Says salute to the chat. Yes, they are wonderful people. I'm glad that you acknowledge that. These the same type of friends that sit around you. You tell them your wins. They ain't happy for you, but they act happy. But then you can see through the facade of a motherfucker acting happy with you. Like, comment, subscribe for the beautiful queen. Sounds like knowledge. Thank you. It's all love. Thank you. But these are these type of friends. But then meanwhile, they preying on your downfall. Meanwhile, they got a bright ass idea to try to rob somebody. Reality versus the illusion they show you and how they act like and put on this shit like they fuck with you when they really don't. Karmic ass friends got a bright ass idea. And I'm telling you, it's 3 friends and 3 graves. What the fuck is wrong with people? I put my lip gloss up because my daughter opened lip gloss now, y'all. She be fucking my chapstick up. She be fucking my lipstick up. She be fucking everything up. So sometimes you gotta motherfucking clutch your pearls when it comes to certain things. Damn, I'm hot. Somebody be hot than the motherfucker. Reconciliation. This could be a friend that shit, y'all just went y'all separate path. It really wasn't no bad blood, and or they did flaw shit, but you really don't know about it for real. You don't know about all the shit they did behind your back for real. And you could be going through an awakening of what they did or that is to come. But this is the person that, yeah, they want to reconcile, regains the favor of those who one has offended. Maybe this friend offended you and you cut their ass off, or they said some shit out of spite, sly, or you cut their ass off. And really, that's what they really mad. Get your mad ass on. You sitting behind the scenes mad as fuck over some words. Get your ass on. Shit, if the shoe fit, wear that shit. The fuck? But I'm not here to coddle your fucking feelings. And if that's what you think I'm supposed to do, I'm not being true to myself. Granted, you could care about your friend feelings, but I think it's a thin line between caring and then being delusional and misleading and enabling and not really holding a motherfucker accountable. It's a thin ass fucking line. Because when it comes to friends, a lot of people don't tell their friends the truth. They tell them little lies. They hype up their ego. But a lot of people, they don't really tell their friends the truth. But then the one that do want to be truthful with you, the one that do hold your ass accountable, the one that do be on your ass is problematic. I'm the fucking problem. No, you just used to fake motherfuckers around you that hold your hand and coddle you and enable you. And then it probably reflect in your fucking family too. That's what you used to. So when real enter the room, you can't handle fucking real. When real enter the room, you feel like, who the fuck this person think they is? No, you just been around fake shit your whole life and fake ass advice your whole life. So you can't handle real shit. Whoever this person is, baby. Not a real bone in your body. Mm-mm. Sorry, divide. Redemption. Serves against enemies of religion. This person believe in a religion. What you gotta know is just because that person got a religion attached to them does not mean they not wicked. What you gotta know is just because a person got a religion attached to them don't mean they not doing slight shit behind the scenes or or got dirty money. You know, it's preachers that smuggle drugs through churches, pimps, preachers that's pimps. You know that, right? Don't be deceived because a motherfucker got a religion. And you know, some people actually use their religion to manipulate and do witchcraft on people. Do you know that? Some people use that Bible, the same Bible, to curse people, use altars to curse people. Did you know that? Man, fuck a religion. What that spirit look like? Because at the end of the day, I didn't met some people that is atheists, pure hearted than a motherfucker. You be like, damn, they kind as hell to the world. And then I didn't met some people that's religious and wicked than a bitch. Do you hear me? But people love posting judgment because, oh, you got to be a bad person because you're not attached to my religion and or a religion. That's not always true. And have you ever thought of the reason a person went atheist is because they came to some type of truth? Or somebody could be atheist. They don't really got a belief system. They just dabbling. So take it how it resonate. And I'm not here to judge you. Hello? Or that was condemned. What's that song? Take me to church. I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your life. I'll shadow my tears so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that deathly death, good God. Let me give you my life. Some people get condemned when they come into churches. And you think they want to go to a place they feel like they don't even fucking belong? Like, come on now. At the end of the day, at the end of the fucking day, whoever this friend is, they just lazy. And that's just in them. Period. It's not something that you can take out of a person. You can't make a person be loyal to you because you're a good ass fucking friend. I learned that shit the hard way. Hell no. I almost got myself backdoored a couple of times. Right, Divine. Thank you. Joy and pleasure. Somebody don't like to see somebody happy. So this is the type of friend that's gonna give you misleading as advice on purpose. They're gonna steer you astray on purpose. And if it bring you joy, they're gonna try to sabotage that shit at every turn they can. They're gonna plant little seeds of doubt, little seeds of despair. So then they can sabotage whatever path you're trying to take or whatever route you're trying to take. Brings happiness to couples, remove negative energy. Hold on. Divine. Oh, this is fucked up. Um, okay. Somebody here, I've been through a situation like this actually, so I can kind of speak on it, Um, where I had situations where friends tried to get to me through a lover, right? And it was somebody that I genuinely love, this could be this case. Or a person that used to be your lover is fucking with your ops, knowing that they your ops. And I've been seeing videos of that, like the ops holding the ops son or daughter or whatever the case may be. But whoever this person is, they once was a lover. Okay? They once was a lover. And they could be working with some people behind your back to get at you because they feel like they didn't really forgive you in a situation. Oh, somebody trying to block my throat chakra. But you will not and you cannot. Okay? They also feel like we ain't been happy in a while. And it's been a lot of shit that was done in the dark or a lot of shit that you did to me that I ain't forgave you from. So yeah, I'm gonna put that shit on like I forgive you and I want to love you down and I want a relationship with you. When realistically, whoever this lover is, they don't mean you well. Or they used to be a lover and they seen when the love died in the friendship or in the relationship, or somebody could have been lovers and friends. Take it how it resonate. If not, that's not the case. This was somebody was actually coupled up with. I would highly appreciate it, Queen. Time is money and money is time. I highly appreciate your time. Oh, you are so sweet. Bless your heart. Um, yeah, somebody really feel like somebody ain't got, well, whoever this lover is, they didn't see a person in an evolved state. Okay. So even if you grow, this person don't acknowledge your growth. They don't feel like somebody gets signs and synchronicities and symbols and can actually communicate with the dead or whatever they believe in. Somebody don't really feel that. Somebody really feel like somebody is not wise. Yes, I do. I do. I do. But the energy is just ugh. Whoever this lover is, they're very vindictive, very malicious, very malicious. And they really never forgave a person. They really feel like somebody fucked them over. They did something in the past and they feel some type of way and they really bitter about it. You like Tupac? I like what he stood for. A lot of the shit he stood for, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I do. A lot of the principles he stood for, I like he wasn't willing to sell his soul for just any dollar or a dollar. You get what I'm saying? I like that about him. It's rare to find in people. Wayne, yes, I feel you. I love that. Let me see something actually. Let me go to Pandora, y'all. It's the song. These niggas act like they don't need us. They do everything we do. They wanna be us. For them take a ecstasy. Somebody you rather go and blow a bag instead of re up. You went on that block when that shit was going on. This could be street shit. But or somebody could pop ecstasy or pop pills. So take it how it resonate. Or somebody really be mimicking a person, copying a person, but they envy a person. How the fuck you trying to copy my swag, my style, anything about me, my aesthetic? But you really hate me though. You really don't like me. You love or you hate me. $1 million baby. All that matters. What's this? Love is the new gangster. Somebody is focused on a child, honey. Somebody could be from the west side. I don't know, y'all. Should have been for time spent. Rolling if you calling. I'm telling you, this is somebody you will pull up for. I'm with my baby. Oh, somebody is really becoming happy. I love that pretty collective. Let me turn this up a little bit. Spirit, can you give me more on this person that's planning robberies and this bullshit? A storm is brewing, trouble ahead, collective. Somebody's facing delays. Like it's just this energy of somebody is genuinely not making progress in life. They're not growing. Even if you try to push out something for them to grow, they don't really give a fuck about what you're talking about because they got their mind made up. They love it where they at and they don't want to grow. You know what I'm saying? Returning from travel, somebody's trying to do something to somebody when they return from traveling, or somebody could be traveling right now. Bad to worse. This shit's gonna go from bad. The situation's already bad. So let's say this is a toxic situation that somebody is entertaining right now, right? And then you guys will, let's say this is a person that's in your town and y'all used to be lovers, or y'all still lovers, or y'all still fling with each other. Take it how it resonate. So that's really where the pocket watching come in at. It's this lover. The fuck? And let's say that you go out of town, right? And y'all already on bad terms, but you feel like it's something that's fixable. Like it ain't too fucked up, but this situation is gonna go from bad to worse type of energy. Somebody's not stable either, but they play it off like they is type of energy. And or you could know of this person to have a lot of financial hardship and troubles. Somebody charting a course. Somebody look at something like an opportunity though. Get ready, future planning. What is this? A time in a few days, one-sided love. Somebody feel like somebody used them for strings attached. Like somebody feel like somebody, okay, imagine pouring and pouring and pouring into a person, right? And they don't pour back, right? Somebody feel like somebody left them with a lot of depth too. Type of energy. They feel like they put themselves in depth trying to please a person, and or they feel like that person love is only conditional, and the only way they could earn this person loves if they was buying gifts for this person or somebody here. You could have spent a lot of money on whoever this lover is. Self-service, dependent. Somebody's dependent on somebody, but they're greedy, and they're gonna let their dependence run them to the point where they so greedy they planning some shit, but they trying to play it like it was a coincidence, like that happened, I can't believe you, but really behind the scenes they getting the cut of the bullshit. Somebody's gonna go into some type of fresh start. I really hope you don't entertain this bullshit. I really do. This could be somebody married before, or somebody really don't want somebody to go into some type of level up in love or in work. Like somebody's been making progress in some type of shape, way, and form, and somebody has been leveling somebody's success behind the scenes. Like really paying attention, and they don't. This is the type of lover that they rather see you miserable with them than happy without them. They won't let you go really easily. Memories, revisiting the past, remembering the past. Summer returns from the past. This is a past lover. BS era 2026. Girl, you hear me? Whoever this person is, if you or somebody's thinking about going back in their past and proposing to somebody that they have a lot of memories with in their past, but realistically, not only you have a lot of memories, you got a lot of trauma attached to this situation, and you got a lot of shit that this person ain't forgive you for in this situation. Count your blessings, play authentic self. This is somebody that you feel like you need a permission slip with. Out of ideas, self-limiting. This is a person that really limit themselves. I don't know. Like I said, somebody could be dealing with somebody in their past and they dip back and then they want to be single, and somebody really feel like that a person is using them for their body and their body only. Like you only know string and attached to me. You want to hump on me, yeah, but you don't want no type of commitment. This is this type of lover. Because it's like then they leave them out in the cold, they alienate them, but then they look in ahead, positive changes. But then they reach some type of turning point and then they break up. Then they make up. Then they break up. It's then I'm taking financial hits when it come to you too. Somebody really feel like, and then they feel like they, whenever this relationship transpired, they feel like y'all was in harsh conditions together. Or whatever the circumstances of the situation was, it was very harsh. Or how a person handled the person. They feel like they handled them harshly. Okay, thank you. Self-indulgent, a hollow of feelings. Somebody got some type of addiction and they feel really empty towards a person. This is a materialistic person. So they feel like shit since you, okay, let's say a person is a provider, right? And you come into some type of promotion or to some type of wealth, right? And if this was a lover that you were with, because there's no happiness in this situation, like it's a lot of arguing, it's a lot of chaos in this situation, but they feel like a person took care of them at a period of time. And since they're not taking care of them no more, they're gonna take what they feel they deserve because they feel like they deserve these finances due to the fact that I went through all this bullshit with you, and you ain't come back. You ain't married me. I went through harsh conditions with you. We went through struggle together. If it's not necessarily struggle, confirmation. I went through whatever season you were going through in an unhealed season that you were in. I went through all the bullshit when it came to you, your emotions, your unpredictability. I went through all the bullshit. And you don't want to take care of me? Who the fuck? I mean, somebody genuinely feels entitled. What can I say? Really feel entitled. So somebody here, this could be within a couple of days, somebody here 3 to 4 weeks, somebody could gain um some wisdom here. Somebody has went through some type of decrease. Or you're gonna be decreasing people in your life. Because when you find out a lover is working with your friends, that's a fucked up situation. And your friends really don't fuck with you, this lover don't really fuck with you. Or maybe these are people that's intertwined. Like shit, when you with a lover for so long, they know your friends type of situation. They call your friends, text your friends, like it's a mutual type of situation. But I don't know, it's heavy on the past energy. And or these friends know of this lover, they done met each other, they done been around each other. It's this type of energy. This is a fucked up energy, I'm not gonna lie. Indecisiveness. Unwilling to learn karmic lessons. Somebody here, if you don't take heed and take the warning, you're gonna learn a really tough lesson when it comes to this lover and these fucking friends. Emperor in reverse. I'm telling you, this is a person that's they lack emotional control. They're very fucking impulsive. They're inflexible. They're very much undisciplined. This is a person that is the absent father in their kid's life or kid life, and or they have daddy issues. Whoever this person is, they feel like they get control from dominating shit and being aggressive. Whoever this is, rigid. I don't know. It's just like somebody new passion for love and life. It's like somebody is getting a passion for love and life, and somebody hate that shit, man. It just make they blood boil at the thought of somebody being happy, being married, and somebody's just trying to, or somebody could have gave somebody. Okay, let's say this is like a friendship situation and you come to a friend and you've been about a situation like, yeah, I'm really in love and this person bringing the best out of me. They really helping me grow and da 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 this and that, right? And this friend say, well, what about what you call it? And they bring up your past and they keep trying to convince you to go back to your past. This could be this type of friend. Love, offer, beauty, romance. I'm telling you, like somebody getting passion to be, I'm happy to live. Yeah, the lovers or somebody here, you view this shit as a lover. Unclear illusion, confusion. Stays the day, enthusiasm. What is this lover card? Time for non-action. Time for non-action. Somebody needs to isolate themselves and be in silence. This is gonna be a tower moment. Near miss. Resisting change, stall, delaying the inevitable, disaster averted, reevaluate, misinformation, block communication, clouded judgment. Somebody's judgment is clouded in the motherfucker because of who these people are. That we don't love misery. Somebody's spirit team is trying to redirect somebody from this hostile ass situation. Somebody is dishonest as fuck. Stand for the wrong reasons in limbo, fake ass happiness. It's like somebody putting that shit on like they happy or to the world y'all happy. This is the type of person that'll post on social media like their relationship is smooth sailing and then behind the scenes they snaking the fuck out of each other. But yeah, to the world, yeah, we're happy. We're happy. Everything's fine over here. Bitch, I don't know if you coming with roses or a knife one day. We're fine. Hmm. It's like somebody was supposed to go into some type of new spiritual story, and or somebody's at the crossroads. Like, do I go this way or this way? Because it came out sideways. Needing to step it up, indecisiveness, self doubt, unwilling to learn the karmic lesson, negative self talk. Somebody talk to themselves very negative, but then they're like, I do want to go into a new spiritual story though. But then I'm gonna talk to myself so fucking negative that I'll talk myself down out of a new spiritual story. Confirmation. Misery needs to stay far the fuck away. Do you hear me? Because misery love company. Confirmation, somebody that's miserable. And somebody hate that somebody's finally becoming happy, finally learning to live life and just enjoy life, and finally learning to, damn, I really need to heal. And I acknowledge I do. Why the fuck you mad that I'm trying to heal? If you want what's best for me, I'm fine. But if you genuinely want what's best for me, and I just saw a video and she was like, the people that be around you, they say that they happy for you and they want what's best for you. And then when it's time, or when that time comes, motherfuckers start moving shady with you. Motherfuckers start moving sleazy with you. They really don't want what's best for you when it looks like you outgrowing them. Aha moment. Somebody here getting a new perspective. Or this shit gonna get somebody a new perspective and make them surrender and let go of some shit. Because I mean, at the end of the day, your loyalty didn't expire, but their loyalty been expired based off of emotions. Some people are loyal until they emotional. And they move off emotion, they do shit off emotion. And even though you looking at it like, yeah, we on bad terms, but my loyalty ain't finna change for you. They looking at it like this motherfucker got me fucked up and I'm finna get my get back. Some people genuinely move like that. That's why loyalty is so unpredictable. And people say they rather have loyalty over love. I'd rather have both. Because yeah, you could be loyal, but that shit could be to a fault, into your emotions, into your feelings is fucking hurt. Then you don't want to be loyal no more. Since your feelings is fucking hurt. Or until it's beneficial to you to cross me, then you don't want to be loyal no more. Both are a choice. You hear me? But that's what I'm saying. Some people definition of loyalty is wonky. What you could perceive as loyalty, they could perceive loyalty in a whole different definition, and that word get twisted and turned to people's beneficial factors in life or whatever feelings they're feeling. Love and loyalty goes together. You can't have one without the other. Exactly. That shows you how ignorant people are. I guess common sense ain't so common these days. Do you hear me? But this is this energy. You was loyal until your feelings got hurt. You was loyal until a motherfucker came in and been real with you because of the fuck shit I see in your life. How the fuck you mad at me? I'm calling. I know a spade when I see one, and I'm calling that shit. What do they say? If it walk like a duck, talk like a duck, act like a duck, it's a fucking duck. Some people do stuff because they have an objective. Thank you for all the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, more love. I love me some you too. And thank you. Like I just love my collective. So somebody really gonna like you, like, ooh, let me wait a goddamn. Ooh, this what you own. And I think that betrayal is one thing, and betrayal never really come from a person outside of you. It comes from the people that's close to you, and that shit hurt when you hold people in such high regards and your loyalty's still there for them through thick and thin, right? We loyal to the end, but that's your definition of loyalty. They jumped out the car when one wheel fell off that bitch. You still riding, looking for them, like, you still here. You still here, right? Trying to ride into the sunset with a motherfucker that's willing to stab you in the back if you got 100K in the back of the car. You know, the fuck. I let it fall. Let all this shit fall. You know what's crazy? When I get into a season where towers is falling, I'll be like, Spirit, you know what? Let it all fall. I granted, I know it's gonna hurt. Hell yeah, that shit gonna hurt. But I'd rather let this shit fall now instead of me trying to come into my blessings with the wrong people on my side. I'm like, Spirit, let it fall. Expose everybody. Since we in a season of tower moments and exposing people that ain't loyal, or exposing people that's snakes to me, expose it the fuck all. Somebody gonna reach somebody. Somebody gonna have an epiphany moment. Karmic avoidance, forgiveness. Somebody just need to forgive somebody and let their ass go. Lack of direction, correction, forcefulness. This is a person that forces their way into a person's life. You're very invasive. You're very intrusive. I said we're done, bitch. Why are you popping up at my house? I'm not answering your calls. Why are you popping the fuck up? This is this energy, invasive as fuck. Why are you going around my family talking about me if we're done? Baby, worry about yourself. I see intelligence don't live very far. It just don't live there because I would think before I speak. At the end, or somebody's snappy. Somebody's a snappy ass energy. They got to come back for every fucking thing. Depends on what you did, LOL. So somebody needs to let something go, or they're gonna let it go and heal. But this is an evasive energy. They just because I let you go, why are you asking people that you know of me to hang out with about me? If I wanted you to know anything about my life, I would have told you that shit myself. I would have wrote it. I would have emailed it. I would have sent it. I would have mailed it. So if I don't want you to know anything that I got going on, how the fuck you know I bought a new car and you not around me? Answer that. How the fuck you know what I'm doing with my finances and you're not around me? You know what I'm saying? It's because they got connections to your friends. It's because they talking to your fucking family, your karmic ass family members. A person shouldn't know everything. You shouldn't know my whole layout of my life if I'm not the one coming to you and telling you that. So that means whomever I'm venting to is like vents in a house. It goes through one vent. When you turn the air on, it goes through one vent. It goes through multiple vents in that house. Scoping social media, you hear me? Karmic avoidance, guilt and blame. I'm telling you, this is a person they avoid they karmic ass ways, or they're avoiding this karmic. I don't want shit to do with you. If I say we're done, bitch, it's giving fatal attraction. Why are you circling my house? Confirmation, somebody be circling somebody home. Somebody knows where somebody lives and they circle their home. Why are you circling my home, bitch? I said we're done. What don't you get? What's not clicking, Steven? Imbalance, being shamed and blamed, canceled. Somebody here loved to play the fucking victim. So whoever this lover is, they play victim a lot. When they were in your life, they was always the victim. Oh, boo hoo, the world's beating me down and I didn't do shit to contribute to it. Come on now. Now, come on now. I get unfortunate shit happen, but come on now. You ain't the victim in every situation that you come through. Because even me, yes, I've healed. And yes, I've been through shit. And yes, I did shit. But I ain't the victim. And even the shit that I've been through, I don't look at it like I'm a fucking victim. If anything, I'm a survivor. The fuck. But this is the energy they play the fuck out of the sympathy card. They want a motherfucker to feel bad for them all the time. You like, damn, I'm so sorry. Like you going through all that. Like, no, that's how they play on the motherfucker heartstrings. They play that guilt trip ass card, that victim ass card, that victim mentality. Bitch, you're just such a victim. No, you're not. This the type of energy go out to the bar, start an altercation, and come and get their ass beat at the bar. Mad they lost the fight. Then they rounding up their brothers and their uncles and their cousins to go fight. You forgot to mention, yeah, I got jumped at the bar. No, one bitch whooped your ass and you bad. Now you pulling the whole fucking community of family into the bullshit that you started. But then they go home and translate the story like, yeah, because I was at the bar one day, right? And these bitches went down on me. And granted, I got four of them bitches. No, bitch, you got your ass beat by one bitch, and that one hit. When that shit hit you, when that shit knocked your ass into delusion, clearly. But this that type of energy, like, yeah, I ain't do nothing. I was just sitting at the bar looking cute, and them bitches was just mad. Come on now. Oh, they was. I think the bar got footage. Actually, let's go look at the bar footage. No, you don't need to do all that. I know them by face. You don't need to do all that. Oh, word. But then, depending on their family loyalty, they're gonna jump at what they say. Yeah, I'm from Chicago. Can you tell? We don't need to do all that. Just know, I know that bitch face. Oh, so where the bitches at that jumped you? They pointing out people they been had issues with. That bitch did. This I had an issue with that bitch 5 years ago, but you know what? I owe that bitch an ass whooping too. That bitch did too. Damn, that bitch wasn't even at the bar. She wasn't even there. The fuck? To my hell yeah, I sound like Uncle Scott. I mean, I am in real life. I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears type shit. You hear me? What's that song? I just seen. He was like, if you ever see me fighting in the forest with a bear, he said, I'm strong as a damn, let me see. Help the bear, cause that bitch gonna need it. Hold on, let me see. Help the bear. Well, this is a person, this is a always sick ass bitch. Come on now. Oh, they could stub they toe. Yeah, the doctor said I got toe-itis. And they said my toe-itis went up to my knee. Bitch, now this ain't Doc Miss Stuffins. He's like, oh, cold as a lion. Some shit. Fuck, what is it called? If you see me in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear, cause that bitch gonna need it. Is this it? I stubbed my toe. Legendary. Here you go. Here you go. Look at it. Legendary. Nigga motherfucker. Hey, hey. I told us a lamb with no hair. The other thing is in the back with a grizzly bear. Help the bear. That bitch gonna need it. Legendary. Like, well, it's a line with no. If you ever see me fighting in the forest with the grizzly bear, help the bear, cause that bitch gonna need it. But this type of energy, like I've seen this shit in real life, so I can speak on it. Where it'd be like, damn, shit, you just went to the store. How the fuck you? Oh yeah, well, I went through this and went through that on the way to the store, and the doctor said, like, come on now, bitch, like, and granted, it's like the boy who cried wolf. Imagine a person that lie about being hurt or harmed or always been the victim or they lie about being sick, right? And then when it's a time that they actually harmed or sick, everybody around them don't believe it because the dude he's like, oh, listen, motherfuckers, listen to the whole town. They attacking the town. They're attacking my motherfucking chickens or whatever he had. And they running like, ooh, we finna jump to you. We finna jump for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, the boy who cried wolf. Then they like, oh no. And the little boy think it's it's so funny. Like, oh, look how you jumping for me. But then the moment that fox really came into town and he was really on that, you summoned them. First of all, you spoke them up. But we ain't gonna speak on that though. That's we getting real spiritual. But when it really came into town and the shit really went down, all his shit got ate up. And nobody in the town jumped for him because he didn't told so many fucking lies. And it be like that when somebody's going through a serious health issue and it could be fucking deadly. You didn't play victim so much and you could have not been sick. But I see a lot of real short movies, right? And the main storyline in these real short movies, and this could be significant, is okay, these girls come back from the past and they want to reclaim a spot that was there. So they put on this act that they sick. They like, yeah, I'm sick as fuck. You know, it could kill me. I need an organ transplant and the shit that they go through to try to make these lies stick and believable. They fuck up any new foundation. Like this dude, usually the dudes usually be in a new foundation, a new relationship dynamic, and they know that this person still got like a soft spot for them. But then when the truth come out and they figure out how they've been being manipulated and they figure out how long this person actually wasn't sick, and then they come into an actual sickness and this person don't believe them. And it's like it just backfires. How the fuck you magically got okay? And then it just be like the way they orchestrate shit. Like they'll be perfectly fine. They'll be in this bully ass energy when this person not around. But once they come around, they fragile. Oh, she pushed me. Oh, like bitch, get the fuck up. And they manipulate the situation and manipulate the situation. And then the person lose the other person, like faking a pregnancy. You girl, the shit I be reading, you be so shocked. Like, bitch, you ain't even pregnant. That's why you keep trying to have sex wrong. Because you're trying to get him to nut in you so you can get pregnant. Like, bitch. And like people actually buy the fake ass baby bumps. Like I just fake pregnancy test, positive, fake baby bumps. Like the shit people do be like, you need help, genuinely. And I'm not talking just like help from a person, but you need asylum help at this point. But yeah, and them storylines, when they lose their person and they stuck with the motherfucker that's been doing all that lying, they start to see through them and then they start to do more research and more dig. And then they're like, damn, this bitch been manipulating me and lying to me the whole fucking time. And then they want to make things right with the person that they lost. But usually that person that moved on and they happy with somebody else. I don't play those kinds of games. Those are red flags. How much more shit you're going to manipulate? Yes, and one small lie can turn into a bigger lie and a bigger lie and a bigger lie and a bigger lie. But it's a guilt trip tactic. Somebody knows that if I pull on your heartstrings or guilt trip you, you're gonna always be by my side. So if I play victim and I call you up and say this and this and this and this and that is going on with no physical fucking proof, they gonna jump. Cause I mean, at the end of the day, my loyalty is towards you, and I believe what you say, and I will believe that you wouldn't lie to me. Then she too old to have kids. LMAO. You hear me? Tubes tied and shit. Like, bitch. But no, I read a situation like that where a girl faked the pregnancy and then she faked like she had a miscarriage. That was one of the situations. Like she knew she wasn't fucking pregnant, but she faked like she had a miscarriage. And then there was another situation where a girl actually lied and said she was pregnant and she kept trying to lay down and lay down with this masculine and have him nut in her. So she could really get pregnant. But I mean, don't you think the timelines is not gonna add up? And teach your son, right, collective? Somebody ain't gonna have nothing to say, play mind games. They gonna be like, damn, man, I ain't got shit to say. I'm just appalled. Not speaking your truth, unanswered questions. They gonna have so many unanswered questions, harsh, pessimistic, critical. Somebody's very calculated. It's a lot of gossip too. This person gossips a lot. Like I said, it's like fucking Vince. Why are you going out telling my business into other rooms? And then once it get in one room, it goes into another room when you think of Vince in the fucking house. Lack of focus, yeah, easily influenced. This is a follower ass energy. Somebody got a lot of regret, emotional balance. Somebody's trying to balance themselves emotionally. This shit all of it, it's a FAFO time. Girl, I've been seeing it playing out in real time lately. I be like, God damn. Shouldn't have fucked with the chosen one, but hey. What do I know as the reader? I'm from California, so you have to be careful for nothing. It's just this energy of like, this person don't really got nothing to lose. And a person that ain't really got nothing to lose is willing to do anything to gain something to lose. And they'll still fuck off what they gain. You get what I'm saying? Washington State here, LMAO, high all the way to Washington, high all the way to California. I love it. And it's just this energy of like, maybe, I don't know, they don't forget this person, but like I said, they let greed run them to the point. This could be a female that's involved in backdoor activity and robbery activity. This could be a setup ass queen. And they feel like they not willing to lose this because they trying to play it off like it was a coincidence type shit. Los Angeles or somebody here, if you got robbed before and you feel like it had, how does person know my moves? How do they know where I went? How do they know when I arrived at my destination? How the fuck they get my location? It was a lover that was involved in this, but you could have chopped it up as like shit. I'm charged to the game. It was just the L. Where really it was a lover behind the strings pulling strings. Royalty through my DNA. I love that. Just speak that shit. How out of California. I love that. I don't know. Maybe it's this energy. This could have already transpired type shit, or this is to come, and somebody gonna be like, or somebody gonna have an epiphany moment because it's gonna make a lot of sense to somebody if you've been through this. Where it's like, I don't know. You know how you see some situations when people get set up and they be like, how the fuck they know when that person was gonna get home? How did they know where that person stay at? Especially if it's my ops. How the fuck will my ops know where I stay at if I'm not? If they don't have that information before, how do they have it now? You get what I'm saying? And then you go through like a situation where it's a robbery, and of course this lover right there, like, oh damn. Then next thing you know, this lover can afford luxurious bags. This lover can afford to go on vacations, and you know when they was in your life, you was funding their lifestyle, and you know their financial situation when you was in their life. But then magically, they got all of this newfound finances. Like, come on now, come on now. Like you keep playing the fool, motherfuckers gonna keep treating you like one. Time in about 3 months. Somebody gonna go through some type of new emotional cycle. Somebody's manipulative as fuck. They put their shit on like their life is perfect, perfect, or they act like they a perfectionist, but they really jealous and shallow. This is a third party friction, not learning from past mistakes. Somebody keeps repeating the same fucking mistakes, and somebody don't like that they not committing to them. Like, yeah, you bringing me back from the past, but at this point, why you don't want a commitment? Well, dumb bitch, you keep giving your body to this person from the past, and how the fuck you gonna give them the whole cow, right? And expect them to want the milk? They're getting the milk from the fucking cow you provided, you dumb bitch. It's just this energy. Like at the end of the day, if you at this place of damn, this person keep returning back from the past, and I'm getting to this point of resentment because I'm cautiously allowing you in my body. I'm cautiously aware of the decisions that I'm choosing to make, and that you keep coming around, and it's only when you want to reach a climax. And come on now, we got to be accountable. I'm sure we all had that one past lover that could come back to us anytime they want, and no matter if we had any type of access to them, we were so happy that we were willing to accept things that we were not willing to in the state of loving self, right? And some people it may not be that, but I'm sure some people have that story. And it's just a matter of how the fuck you met a motherfucker treating you like a strings attached situation, but you're showing this motherfucker that you're allowing it. I guess that's a female thing because I don't know about that. Thanks for kicking that person. Girl, she be on it. I love it. Hey, look, yeah, maybe it's a female thing, but it's just this energy. I don't want my ex-girlfriend to come back. I wouldn't want her ass to come back either if she in this energy. I'd be like, bitch, be gone. She keeps talking, taking my money, bless her. So it's just this energy. How the fuck you mad at this person that you decided to go out and buy gifts, put yourself in debt? Okay, we're gonna blame that person for the debt you put yourself in. Even if a person say put a car in your name and it puts you in debt, you cautiously got the decision to say no. Or this person say put the house in your name, and then you get debt because the shit didn't work out. You cautiously said yes. Or this person keep coming around using you for sex, and you see it's not going nowhere. They're not committal. They're just lusting you. You cautiously keep laying down with this person. At what point do accountability lie? Do it just change because you're in your feelings? I will give her my life. And be careful what you say because you might just get it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, somebody here to be, I don't know, this is a toxic ass cycle. Plan clear vision, becoming thoughts, inception point. Somebody's really growing the devil. This is the devil in disguise. They really obsessed with a person, you obsessive bitch. Conflict avoidance. Somebody not, so that's why somebody's projecting because they really not even in tune. You not in tune, bitch. So you don't expect me to be in tune and get messages from the divine. Say respect that. Really, that's what it is, bitch. You're holding a lot of secrets, so you expect me. You think I'm holding secrets because you got a lot of shit in a lot of skeletons in your closet. You ain't trying to expose, bitch. You ain't trying to expose. You really was a set up whore out here. What you getting fucked to set motherfuckers up? You gotta make it look good. You getting fucked by people. And then that's, they getting robbed. Damn. And that's, that person, like, come on now, be real about who you are. If that's who you are, then just be real about that. But at the end of the day, a bitch that's like that ain't gonna be real. They're gonna keep playing that part because tricks are for fucking kids until they land on the wrong fucking trick. Then it ain't so fun when you think you got a trick and you fuck around and get a treat. or somebody like tricks, somebody gonna participate in trick-or-treating, or they could have took their kids trick-or-treating, devil dancing in playground. Yeah. Motherfuckers be thinking they got the right trick until they get a treat. Do you hear me? Or a motherfucker just too smart for this. Like, yeah, you think you got me, you think you got my guard down, bitch, but don't ever think don't ever think I ain't ready. I done seen sleazy shit. You think that you got me to this point of, yeah, yeah, I might come back, hump on you, do what I do, but you think I'm not toting my shit? You think I'm not toting ass, bitch? Let me guess, Freddie and Jason playing in the swings. You hear me? LOL life, long tree. You hear me? One that's gonna send you to your makeup. Suppress intuition, missing information. It's a lot of information. Or somebody here intentionally don't give somebody, like I said, somebody got skeletons in their closet. Like if you knew this person past and knew that this person was really who they was, you wouldn't deal with them. Not at all. And it's a reason why if somebody's very fucking materialistic. So they know how to pick them. They be scoping them out on social media, and or they just know of people that got money and they go fuck with people that got money, and they wondering why this person getting set up. Could be a lot of gossip around this person energy. Like, yeah, that person, she known to set people up, and somebody gonna cuff that. Like, come on now, you gonna cuff that up? And they got all this gossip. Nah, that ain't them. They never showed me that side of them. Nah, it ain't them yet. But now since they emotional, it's them. I think everyone deserves a chance, especially the devil. The devil, if the devil ain't willing to change, you need to switch gears. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not saying people ain't willing to change or grow, and we all possess dark and light in us. But with this, whoever this energy is, they stuck in their ways. I seen no progress, no growth. They don't want to grow. Really, you behind a lot of shit. Things that grip you down, strings attached. This is somebody was just fucking on type energy. And they just, or somebody went into a situation like, I'm about to just hit it. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? And they kept them around and kept them around. And whomever the other person is on the receiving end is like, why you ain't committing type shit. I don't, it's sex, obsession. Somebody's obsessed. Bitch, you obsessed with that dick. Weird shit. Mm-mm-mm. It's weird. Somebody chose this out of a shadow self, a shadow side, an unhealed version of themselves. Let me see something else. I want to dig into this bitch now. That's how it be. Sounds like someone is common dependent and can't live alone. No, they can't. And realistically, they were surviving off this person funds, but now they don't really want a future with this person. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to move, and now all they know to do is shed that snake skin that they've been trying to put on. Because at some point, when you start to realize a person is really done with the flinging, and or this is a city girl type of energy where you accustomed to the flings, but somebody got attached to a fling type shit. But you accustomed to the flings, yeah, motherfuckers flying you out, motherfuckers getting down, you getting down on the motherfuckers that you feel like is a trick type shit. Somebody gonna meet the right treat. I'm telling you. Only person survived was my ex-girlfriend stealing my money. It's all funny and listen, it just it ain't what it's cracked up to be. Let me see something because why this person, I mean, at the end of the day, collective backing down, making amends. This is a person that back down from any fight that they get in. Because like I said, okay, think of a wound, right? That's open. And you keep bandaging it up and you keep busting open. That's what this person look at the past like. It's been too much shit that been transpired in this past situation. And I don't know, it's like every betrayal they counted and they never forgave, even though they act like they forgave this person, they never forgave this person. And they waiting on the right chance to message the concern to strike somebody. Because that wound keep busting open, and then if they bring them back around and then they just have sex with them again, and then they talking about commitment, they bust that wound back open again. Like, okay, you can have my body, but I'm not good enough to commit to. Or like I said, this was a couple type of situation. Somebody's expecting somebody income journey. Or somebody goes on like a journey to get income. Like somebody travels out of state to make money, or somebody could work out of state. Gangster become pineapple. Okay. I remember you. Hope you are doing fine as well. Oh, you talking? My ex new wife is named Cindy. Oh wow. Coughing. I'm telling you, didn't I say they gonna mess with the right trick and need a treat? But you gonna play where you lay. Whoever this karmic ass bitch is, listen, everybody ain't not moving with their head on a swivel. Everybody ain't delusional when it comes to betrayal. And everybody ain't delusional when energy changes or when you think that you up one or you keep messing with these tricks, you gonna get a treat, honey. Something about somebody pathway. Okay, can you give me where is the person at mentally or um that is the one being plotted on? Let's see what's going on with that person. It's masculine. What's on their mind? What are they thinking about doing? House despair, courtship, and sudden wealth. Somebody could be thinking about selling a house. Somebody could own a house or they built up enough equity on a home to like sell it type of energy. It do bring somebody some type of sadness or despair because okay, let's say this is a childhood house, there's a lot of memories in it. And or just the thought of somebody just moving. Because courthouse is sideways. And or this could be two people with their name on a house type of energy. Mature man. This person is just maturing. Shit. Can I grow in peace, stitch? Sudden wealth. It's like somebody gonna come into some type of sudden wealth when they make this move. Like I said, it could be, or somebody could sell houses. Sell you some cars. You like the pictures? House. Or somebody here could have got like homes left to them and somebody will. This could be an inheritance thing too. Bad health. Somebody healthy as fuck because it came up in reverse. Expectation. Hmm. Or somebody's not expecting somebody's health to get better. Or somebody's expecting to live in somebody's house until their health get better. Like I don't know, maybe this is the type of energy like, yeah, can I just I don't really got nobody to look out for me, or I've not really got the support for my health situation. So can you help me with my health? I don't know. This is a weird energy. And they're expecting their health to get better around this person, or expecting this person to nurture them back to health. What is this? Occupation. They don't work. This is a person that don't work. Like I said, somebody's maintaining off of somebody else's finances in somebody else's home. What is it? They don't even got a fucking trade they want to do. Somebody gonna send a message to somebody. Expectation. Somebody's expecting some type of message. I don't know. It's like this person is expecting somebody to travel somewhere else. Or I said, what is the person's mindset of who this other person is planning on setting up? Somebody's like, I don't know, it's like wonky. Like, yeah, they want to send a message, they want to reach out, yeah, they want to travel, but then it's like, I don't want to step on toes. I don't really know. Yeah. Then they convince themselves not to make some type of change. The wealthy men, their finances, they could feel like their financial situation is like, yeah, I'm wealthy and all, but my finances is like fucking up. Concerned. Somebody's concerned about their finances because of whatever path they chose to take. Unexpected income. Heavy on finances because look, sudden wealth, unexpected income. I'm going to message my girlfriend later when she travels back from UK. If that's the one you're talking about to be stealing from you, I don't know why you would message her ass, but I guess. There we go. What is this? Or somebody's used to making finances, like making a lot of finances, but not having to work as hard to make a lot of finances. And they feel like if they change their course, it could fuck with their finances because they got an easy way of making money. So she makes me laugh. That's definitely fine. These flowers for you. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you for giving my girl her props because she definitely deserved it. It's well earned. I don't know. What is this for? A main meal. Expectation. Well, somebody's not expecting somebody to change their course. Like I said, somebody is so used to a person. Like I said, this is a pocket watching energy. They've been around this person. They've been in a relationship with this person. They know that this person was in a position at a period of time where they really didn't have to do much to make finances or come into sudden wealth. Like, you know how some people just naturally got that hustling spirit and they just naturally can make money and they ain't got to really do too much to make money type of energy. So it's like, I don't know, it's like somebody's expecting a person not to change their course. Somebody's not thinking about somebody at all. Somebody gave somebody a gift, privileged lady, and sideways, like somebody holds somebody in some type of high honor, but they really don't. False person. This is in lovers in reverse. They view them as like they not a false person, but they not my lover either. Hmm. There's this. Well, you know what? This could also be somebody because travel is sideways. Change is sideways. This could also be somebody don't necessarily have to travel to a person or they don't have to go a long distance to see a person either. But they view them like, yeah, you cool and all, but I do not view you as my lover. Or yeah, I don't feel like you a false person. Somebody look at some, let me see. Does somebody view somebody as they're very immature? Imprisonment. This could be somebody was with and they got locked up. Or this could be a female that's in and out of jail or getting locked up. Somebody ain't a thief. I must say that. Marriage. I said this could be somebody married. Yikes. Message of concern in reverse. Courthouse and poverty. Somebody trying to leave somebody in poverty. Or this could be people fighting over a will. Because family room, community, and courthouse, this could be somebody fighting over like jurisdiction and coffin. This could be somebody fighting over a will type of situation. Like let's say somebody left something like a expectation. Somebody's expecting something out of somebody's will, right? And let's say a person didn't necessarily leave something behind and they're trying to combat a person's last wishes in a will, like that person don't deserve it. I don't know. This could be family drama. Like somebody could have recently lost somebody, or lost somebody, and they're just getting the news that somebody left them in a will, you know, and they're trying to combat. This is like that conniving, sleazy ass energy where they try to combat it behind the scenes before that person get the news that they were left in the will. Like this person don't deserve it. So it's like taking a situation to court matters to try to argue for something. Or imagine paying on a house, right? Or y'all live together and this person leave the house to their kid. Eh, and they like, well, I lived here and like somebody was expecting some type of great wealth, some type of fortune or something from a person, but it's like the complete opposite of what they was expecting. I don't know. This could be a wheel situation. Benefactory, beneficiary. Damn. So somebody here, you could be in somebody's will that's viewing me. And like you could get some type of news that a person left you in a will. I don't know, that's specific. Like somebody passed, but somebody just didn't get the news that they are in this person will. I don't know. This could be like a grandma, and this could be a grandpa. This could be somebody that got possessions that they could leave behind. You said it resonates. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see something else. Look, I said it could be like a grandparent situation, and somebody could. It's at the bottom of the deck. That's fucking crazy. It could be like somebody grandparents genuinely left stuff behind for a person, and a person is trying to combat. Like they trying to combat that. Like, no, this person don't deserve it. Look at how this person is living. Like it's like trying to take it to legal matters before it gets to somebody's doorstep. I don't. Like somebody might be getting summoned to court off of a fucking will and somebody's last wishes. This is their fucking last wishes. Who the fuck are you to, they know why they made the decision. And or it could just be that, and it could also, because poverty's out, it could also be that energy if somebody knows somebody's in poverty and they seen somebody struggles, they seen somebody something that a person went through, or they feel like they could have did more for a person when they was alive but they didn't, type of energy, so they left. Like let's say they got life insurance. They left a life insurance policy towards a person because they know that they could really help a person out, right? And the people that's been around them, like let's say you don't really be you wasn't really around these grandparents, and or they live in a different town, different state, right? And the grandparents left it to that person because they know that the people around them was entitled and materialistic, and they knew this before they passed over, type of energy, right? And they left it to the person they seen working their ass off in poverty, really going through hardship. That's who they left this for a specific reason. But it's like these people are so fucking entitled and they feel like, ooh, don't try to do witchcraft on me, bitch. Fuck you. And return that shit right back. You hear me? Somebody don't want you to know this, and somebody could be trying to do like witchcraft in court to make something go in their favor. Like not they just tried to attack me for delivering a message about a fucking will. The fuck, what was I just saying? Like I said, somebody in my right leg is jumping. Somebody's going to come into some type of great fortune, but somebody was expecting to come into great fortune because they was around this person. They were expecting it. They had this expectation that this person left this shit behind for them. But realistically, they left it behind for somebody else. And they don't like that shit. Yeah, my condolences to whoever lost some grandparents here. They don't like that shit because they feel like, damn, I've been around and this person ain't been around. Well, damn, bitch. You've been around and they didn't leave it to you. That says a lot about you and your fucking character and what you got going on. How the fuck you mad at me? Somebody left they will. Somebody left something behind for me. I don't know. This is a weird. What is coughing? This person clearly seen something. This love situation. Grandparents. Somebody here, your grandparents. Like let's say you lost a grandma or a grandpa, because grandparents is at the bottom of the deck. They really loved you. Or this could be like a lover situation. Road. This is a travel situation. Celebrity. Somebody here was on the road a lot. I don't know. It's this energy, or somebody got like a family member, a relative that was in a family that's a celebrity, right? And they be on the road a lot. They travel a lot. Somebody was in love with a celebrity here. Okay, who is this energy? What happened to you? Put the pieces together. Or somebody could just been like a celebrity in the town type energy. Neighbor meeting. Hmm. Hmm. Like somebody had a meeting with their neighbor before they executed something. Natural disaster. Somebody could lost somebody due to like a natural disaster here. Like it's been a lot of tornadoes and shit going on. And somebody really left somebody could have left a will to them. Okay, can you tell me more about this will situation? Organized crime. Like I said, it's like imprisonment. Hmm. Somebody got ties in through prisons. Doesn't matter. All I understand, I push the limits. Somebody got ties to like the prison system. This was organized. So somebody could have lost somebody due to like some type of man-made disaster. Like, okay, you know how you see like a Leah situation, right? And I don't think Aaliyah was just on a plane and that shit crashed. No, it was more that was to that situation. Or Aaliyah could be significant to somebody. Or you could have heard Aaliyah, and this is a confirmation for you. Like you could have listened to Aaliyah recently. And they were saying like her security guards, she didn't want to go on a plane, but they put her on a plane and then coincidentally she died on that plane. The plane crashed, right? This could be a celebrity situation where this was like an organized crime type of situation, or somebody could have got hurt in prison type of situation. But like people had a meeting before anything transpired. And somebody was in cahoots with somebody's neighbors, or this could be in somebody's neighborhood. Like somebody could have passed in their neighborhood. Like you know how some celebrities travel and they travel, but they still live in the original neighborhood that they came from. This is that type of energy. Like when they get back home, the shit was a setup. Okay. Burial. Somebody got cremated. They cremated them and they cremated them quick and didn't bury them because if they would have did an autopsy, they would have realized it was a lot of foul play here. So they cremated them. Did I call it? They cremated somebody to cover their tracks. And so they, okay, you know how you see some situations where a person dies, right? And then they quit for funerals, quit for burials or cremations, but they felt like they had to cover their tracks. So they had to clean up something. And that's a part of them cleaning it up because they don't want a potential of them redigging a person up and running another autopsy and realizing there's more to what really transpired. Cremate me, please. What does cremated mean? Okay, burial is when they bury you in the ground, right? Cremation is when they burn your body and it turns to ashes and they give the ashes, depending on who take in the ashes, you can pass them to different family members and or you could just hold the ashes in an urn. That's what cremation is. But somebody was cremated and it was cremated quick for them to clean up. This was a jealous lover. Are you fucking kidding me? This is out of jealousy. Somebody, like I said, somebody don't like the fact that somebody's been growing. Or maybe this is this energy of somebody's just telling a story type of energy. And it's like the build up to what got here. Where it started with a person feeling entitled to their finances, a person jealous in a motherfucker, and the person setting somebody up, robbing them, and them getting killed. This could be somebody was known to have money or they had money or whatever the case may be. And somebody felt like, damn, this person, if this person got a will, they left me in they will. But I mean, baby, somebody's in for a rude ass fucking awakening, truthfully, because they're not in the will. So you did all that setting up, you did all that bullshit for you not even to be in the will. And now you want to combat it. Like imagine being a wife to somebody and you set your husband up to get killed and then you find out the husband didn't have you on his life insurance. He left that shit to his kids. He didn't have you in his will. He left that shit to his kids. And then you find out years later, this bitch been going to bat for something that's for you. Years later, this bitch wondering why she went on the will because bitch, you're not obligated to shit. Legal proceedings. I'm telling you, somebody is arguing that shit in court. Like tooth and nail. Like, no, it belongs to me. No, the fuck it don't. You sleazy sleazer bitch. Swiper no swiping hoe. Swiper no swiping. Somebody could have watched Dora recently. That could be a confirmation. But this is this energy where somebody's gonna really genuinely find out that somebody left them in their will and they sat back and they was They seen the poverty a person was going through. They seen the struggle a person was going through. And they was quick to cremate them because this was all foul play and it was a setup energy. You are very intelligent. Thank you. Yeah, I understand. I love that. And really, this bitch was jealous. How the fuck is you? We in love, right? Confirmation. Yeah, chimping out. We in love. This is why I say loyalty can come at a fault. If we in love and we're building a foundation, what's yours is mine, what's mine is yours. If this is a marriage situation, because the marriage card came out, right? How you let jealousy of me growing? Ain't no fucking way. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I just had like an aha moment, an epiphany. Oh, I'm getting sad. Okay. Um, somebody could have traveled on the road to go pick up somebody that was in prison from like a different state, right? And they got killed in their hometown. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I lost an uncle this way, so I'm sorry. Okay. God damn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to log back in. Damn. Uncle Shaky. This is hard to channel. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me go wipe my face. Okay. Um. Okay. Somebody could travel back home, and the lover could have had something to do with somebody's death. Okay. And they travel back home to go pick up somebody from prison. So, like, let's say, so sorry. Let's say, a lover had a kid that was in jail, and they home neighborhood. Because let's say they were from a certain town, but they moved from that town. It's- God damn. Right. And they went back home to go pick up whomever this person that was in jail. This person was set up, but they were robbed. So let's say if you know anything about the police report, they'd probably say that they didn't find anything on this person. They'd probably say that it was foul play. They didn't find nothing on the person, and they had potentially got robbed. Okay, um, and they could have. It was a part of the act. It was a part of the situation to make it look like it was a robbery go wrong. But realistically, It was the person that they trusted and that they loved and that they let their guard down to. I don't want to do this no more, spirit. And they could have got found in water. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, this is just so heavy for me because I lost the uncle in the exact same way. Exact same way. Hey, baby, I don't want to touch you. I don't want to rub off on you. My cat came right here. I lost an uncle in the exact same way. Like, he went back home to go, he went back home with his wife, and he was a rapper. And he was doing so well. So well. He moved away from home because he knew that he did a lot of shit there at home, you know. And he went with his wife to go pick up her son from jail. So this could resonate with somebody. I don't know. And the fisherman found him in water. The police say he didn't have a phone, nothing on him. And the fisherman found him in water. He was in water for 2 days before a fisherman found him. You know. And his lover was involved in it, and her son was just getting out of jail for murder. You know. So it just really hit home. Okay, it just really hit hit home. Okay. Okay. Find my center. Cover up. This was a cover up. A person was under mind control, or this could just be manipulation. This could be somebody really felt like somebody really meant them well. You know, she's resident to trauma. It's healthy to speak about it. Oh, thank you. It's all love, you guys. Sometimes it's hard. And my uncle, he was cremated. Like it just, I it just resonate all too well. Sorry, all too well. Then I say, oh, shower split intuition. Boat. Um, somebody drink could have got poisoned. Like somebody knew somebody wasn't gonna go down easy. No, somebody could have been a fighter. Somebody was not finna go down easy. That it's the way everything is splitting out. If y'all can see it, look at this. Devil travels social media. Child and Greed came out, right? How is your cat? Girl, he right here. I would show y'all, but he right here just he waited for me to get done with my reading. But when I'm in like a sad mood, I don't want to touch my cat. You know, like I get that that's how my father got killed. True. Oh, I'm so sorry. So it's hard for you too. And because I know cats naturally, transmute negative energy, but I I feel like I don't want to put my load on my cat. It's not for him to carry. I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing, but yeah, that's why I ain't touch them. But okay, somebody's drink got poisoned. Like somebody here, you can know this in your intuition. You know it's something more to this situation. Said Key definitely. I am so sorry. Like I'm glad that I can help you in some type of way, even though shit, clearly I got a lot of shit to still heal when it comes to this storm. I made news with my son dying on the 4th of July. I am so sorry. I am so, child came out. Oh, I am so sorry. It's like the way it's split. So maybe it's different situations. And then they say social media. Key, love you. I love you guys too. All the ancestors coming out. We will drink. Oh my God. You can't do that. I can't, girl. I breastfeed. And thank you guys for being here and just loving me as I am. Couldn't find tissue. It's okay. Sometimes you got, I was just using my hand. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, this shit creeped up on me, literally. Like, somebody here died because of greed, though. Like, somebody could have been greedy, and or somebody around them was greedy, and they was really plotting on a person. You get what I'm saying? Another situation that's out here is somebody here drink was poisoned, and then it's a boat again. This could tie into this because somebody here or somebody could have been drinking on a boat type shit, or somebody that passed could have owned a boat. My cat just left my house, I think. Oh, younger brother saw it, and grandpa that passed in 2025 knew the secret over his death. Yeah, my greed led to me being poisoned. No, I'm saying like confirmation. A person could have poisoned somebody's drink, poison laced them, and that's really a way that a person went. And what you need my advice on, for me, that's how it happens. It looks so beautiful. Thank you. I'm really going through it right now. Let me go back to her comment. I am so sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's people be holding secrets, and then when you find, and somebody here, somebody went missing, somebody lost somebody that went missing. An ancestor could be still missing, and they could have been through to their own ego type shit, like, or the person that did the kidnapping, and it was an inside job. Somebody knew them, but wait, when it comes to like, um. Damn, what's it's like my mind just drew a blank. Well, somebody don't regret hurting somebody though. I'm not gonna lie. When it come to people knowing secrets about people death and then the truth come out, it's like why you hold that? Like, but realistically, it's because they're more involved with something than they let on. It's more facts to that situation, it's more pieces to that puzzle. And or that was that person's last wish, type of energy. No, you're right. People really do that. One girl did that to me. She poisoned my drink somehow. Yeah, that shit is very real. But unfortunately, whoever this ancestor is did not make it out the situation alive. And then they're creating more things they're spiking drinks with. You know what I'm saying? But whomever this person is that's in somebody's will, it's a lot of witchcraft around this energy. My dad passed. He was begging me to pick him up from the hospital. He said they was trying to kill him, and all I had was a Ford Tempo. He was over 500 pounds. I am so sorry. It's like his intuition knew because it's the way everything split. Because it was like intuition, poison, secret. What's that song? Got a secret? Can it keep it? Swear this one. Somebody could watch Pretty Little Liars. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. If I show you that I know you won't tell what I said, because two can't keep a secret if one of us is dead. Thank you, baby. I love you. I'm telling you, it's an inside job. Somebody here, something was an inside job. Can you tell me more? Let me reshuffle. Because I keep splitting the deck on inside. Hey, beautiful, call my name. Girl, I'm so sorry. And you know what? Don't hold that guilt. You know, do not hold that guilt because it could just be that energy of you really is holding that guilt because you didn't go get him and something happened to him. When I found out shortly after that call was the last time I saw him alive. Yeah. Don't hold that guilt, baby. And you know what? He could be coming through, even though it's not the, I didn't say this message verbatim of what exactly happened, but it resonated with you enough to know, damn, that's my bad. He could be coming through telling you, don't hold that guilt, baby. You know what I'm saying? Girl, love the size. Damn, you got fire. Love it, girl. He could be coming through telling you, like, don't blame you because it was his time. And granted, his intuition was telling him, you know, what was going on. I feel so guilty. I pick up on that energy. And that's what I'm saying. Don't hold that guilt because you can only do so much. And sometimes if something is set up for somebody to survive, spirit will make a way. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes if it's not set up for somebody to survive, spirit will not make a way if it's their time. And they want you to not be so guilt. Don't hold that guilt because that's what's holding you down. Like my drink was open in the other room. I came and I drunk it, and she stared so badly at me. And after some minutes, I felt so bad, like a headache. Hey, I know how it is to be laced, and that shit ain't no joke. It ain't no hope. That shit had me like, I was happy that through the lacing, I had my intuition to go with me. But that shit was a setup for me to come up missing. He with me. Yes, he is. Life insurance. Didn't I say it's like a life insurance policy that somebody left behind for somebody? Somebody really have a life insurance policy and somebody did some shit out of greed and jealousy. And that shit ain't get them nowhere. Because bitch, you ain't get left in shit, you dumb hoe. I'm sorry. But yeah, he's letting you know he's protecting you, he's watching over you, he loves you, but do not hold that fucking guilt. Our ancestors is always around us and they can see when we guilty. Can see when we breaking down about shit. They can see when we holding on to pain that we were never responsible to hold on to. We take in the obligation, especially if you know you was the last person that could have helped them. Yeah, you take on that obligation and that shit haunts you for fucking life. But he wants you to know, don't take on that obligation and feel responsible for something that you were never responsible for this person. But it feels that way because that was the last time y'all spoke. Yes, I have one. So it's just this energy. He do not want you to hold that guilt, baby. No. And for the girl that lost the baby in the comments, when you have another kid, that'll be your baby reincarnation if you ain't already had another one. That baby gonna come back. You just didn't have a kid with the right person. It hurt, but divine maybe saw something in your future that really would have hurt you really fucking bad and cut you so deeply. Like betrayal. Like it could have been, I can't say something worse because that pain is unbearable and I am so sorry for you, baby. But it could have been something that was in your future that would have broke you. And they like, you know what? Like, granted, I know she can handle this pain versus what was planned in her future. Okay, can you give me damn somebody had an ancestor that used to say like they don't belong here or they really like stars, outer space type of energy. My ex-husband has kept my girls away for 6 years now. I'm sorry. What state are you in? Because I could figure out like the laws and like the rules and shit for you to try to get your baby back, your babies back. Yeah, my brother died right after that from COVID. I prayed for him. I was like, don't take my brother. He woke up out this coma. He lived one more year and then died. I think that they was just getting prepared to lose him. Like when it's a person time, we do anything in our power, especially if we know we can save them, right? And when it's that time, we'll do anything in our power to hold on tight to that person and just make sure that we exhaust ourselves trying to save them. That's why some people have situations where people pass not even around them. Like it'll be a huge ass fucking fallout. And I talked to my uncle and we was having a conversation. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy how everything played out with my child father. Like we had a fallout. He was blocked as fuck, but he wasn't around me. But spirit know my heart and know that regardless if we was on bad terms, I would have tried to save him. Had I, I knew of it, but I didn't know when. And he was like, "That's crazy you say that because the way everything played out with his auntie, he said that they fell out and they just was no longer in cahoots. Like it was an argument and then it was blocking and then she died. And it was like sometimes spirit will block a person out of our life or take them away from us because they know it's their time. Do that make sense? And it would be that pain that you carry. It's first of all, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't, because it's the pain of having that person on block and what if that person tried to contact me and or having that person on block and it's that guilt of hi baby. Right. It's that guilt of maybe I shouldn't have blocked that person. Like maybe I should have just been around, maybe I should have just shoulda coulda woulda energy, right? But then it's the guilt of when they are in your life and they go, that shit hurt too. You know what I'm saying? So with these situations, I think divine really give us what we can handle. And sometimes if it's that person's time, it ain't really nothing we can do. But if spirit know you go fight tooth and nail to keep that person alive. Tooth and nail. So sometimes I'm glad they granted your wish. No, no, baby, don't be making camera. Somebody could love somebody do suicide. I'm glad they granted your wish and homicide. Or homicide that was really a suicide. That looked like a suicide. Take out resonate. But I'm glad they granted your wish because it seemed like they was giving you time to prepare for him to leave and get, your shared time in. Because I mean, I think the hardest thing is knowing somebody's sick and every memory feels every first of all, it's seeing them going through that transformation of being sick and they don't look the same, right? But then it's also the energy of I know you finna go and damn, I'm getting sad again. I know you finna go and I don't want our last memories to be you grieving over me. Like I don't know what to do and I really want to help you and I want to do more than I can do. And they didn't it's just this factor of that's why some people don't tell people they sick because it's like I don't want every memory we have is for you to be guilty over me, sad over me because I was sick. And I don't want that I don't want that energy of damn, I don't even know what to do about my own situation, right? And I don't want to every time you come around me, you sad because you don't know what to do about my situation. You get what I'm saying? It's a hard situation to be in where people around you and they around then they attract in a lot of fake love because when people find out you finna go, everybody and their mama wanna be around you and it's fake as fuck. It's like you ain't even fuck with me while I was living my life at the healthiest point. You get what I'm saying? But then it's the people that really care about you and is really around you. And it's like, damn, I don't know what to do about my situation. And I know you said because you don't know what to do about my situation. And I don't want to go like that. I don't want to go being sad. I don't want to go where everybody around me sad as fuck. I don't want to go like that. I don't think I could be strong. I keep crying. I'm sorry. Said right. Empathy, you can feel it way ahead of time. Yeah. I want to go with happy memories. Nothing but love around me. I can't control my appearance or how I'm gonna look with a person being sick, but I want you to have that memory in your head of me at my healthiest. That's why some people don't tell people they're sick because their appearances start to change and they don't want you to remember them as the sick version of them. They want you to see them as the most happiest and healthiest version of themselves. So yeah, they'll go through the storms alone before they bring a person around in their space and it's just nothing but grief around them. You get what I'm saying? We will drink. Thank you. Somebody take a drink for me, because damn, man. But it's just that factor. I don't know. Maybe that's significant to somebody. Like, no, like, I didn't want them last moments to be said. If anything, if you knew I was finna go and you was around me, that should be sad, because at this point you just counting down the days. You uncertain about when that time gonna come, but then you also sad. Like, you have I don't know, maybe this is significant to a person where you're around a person that's sick, and it's like you're uncertain of when they gonna go, but it's like you gotta sneak off and cry because you don't want them to see you crying because you fucked up about their situation. But and it's like I gotta be strong in this situation, but behind the scenes I'm breaking the fuck down. I'm really sad. Spiritual, how to know all, how do I know all this stuff? I'm a medium in real life, believe it or not. I was numb after he died, nothing was the same. They say when you die, it's supposed to be the happiest day of your life. Guess it depends on the people that's around you, right? But I don't know, maybe that's significant to somebody where somebody was like sick and somebody didn't want somebody to see them breaking down, because that means like I'm making your passing hard and I don't want you to feel guilty for passing over. Oh my goodness. Oh my, somebody's crying because y'all, like, this is emotional for me. Like, my eyes. So, like, I gotta be strong through it because I don't want you to see me sad because I know that time's coming for you. You could feel the energy real heavy, girl. You're real fucking heavy. And my throat feel like, I don't know, maybe somebody like, I don't know, it's like this energy like suffering in silence, like suffocation type of energy. I don't know, or somebody could have lost somebody just like suffocation SIDS. Um, but it's just that energy. Like, I gotta be strong, or I gotta be the strongest one in the room because clearly everybody else can't hold it in. But then you sneaking off and you like, I'm fucked up, man. And then I'm alive by somebody trying to do a destiny swap, put it back, but it backfired. I love that it backfired. I really do. And I love that you got acknowledgement of the people that's trying to do it to Mama Love. Stop it. Oh, let me see what up. Clifford, I know because I died a couple of times. You hear me? Me too, girl. But I don't know, it's just that factor. You know what's so crazy? Let me show y'all my candle that I got lit. Hold on. Look at this. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? See that video? Ain't that crazy? At least I know they love me. Yes, they did. Yeah, I'm that guy. They can never do destiny swap. They can never destiny swap, but they can alter your timeline. They can delay it, but they can't. Oh wow, a fire, amazing. You missed the angel. Tried to unalive by doing a destiny swap. Yeah, they try to kill you. They try to show up as you, kill you, and then wear your essence and think that they can manipulate energies to fulfill your destiny. That shit never work. But first, they got to start imitating you first. Or anything else. But yeah, like I said, somebody you're had an ancestor to like stars, or they just always say shit like, I don't belong in this realm. Like, I'm out of something about outer space could be significant. Somebody could have wanted to be an astronaut or confirmation, or like really paid attention to like NASA and outer space. I don't know who you talking to. That's a projection. Nice to meet all of you. Never know who you're entertaining. True. Yes, my oldest. Really? Yeah, that's what this is. I'm like, yeah, I don't belong here. Or somebody just really like outer space. Genuinely.
I'm okay, Absy. I promise I'm okay. Thank you. You want a treat? Do you want to get off live? But I'm okay.
He's sharing his healing energy with me. He's purring. I don't know who you talking to, baby. You projecting. Especially if you're listening to all these terror readers about, ow, what's going on. You never know. Hold on, y'all, because he just switched on me. He just baited my ass and switched. Move. I don't want to fight. Okay. Anything else about anybody? You make yourself known. Somebody lost somebody just like suicide. Your love is suicide. Somebody died because of death. Something is on camera. So whoever this situation, okay, it's two different situations. Somebody committed suicide, like split wrist, pop pills, shooting themselves, something. Something about suicide could be significant to a person here. Now it's another instance where somebody killed somebody for like a debt that they owed. Like somebody was in really deep debt with some people that was dangerous, okay? And they looked at this as a form of like justice, like your law, your life. If you can't pay off this debt, then you're gonna pay with your life type of energy. But something is on camera. Which fake account the copycats are many. That's it. Yeah, something on camera. Collective. Somebody felt like they made a deal with the devil, truthfully, and they put themselves in debt. So somebody pay attention. Whoever that resonates with, check the cameras around the scene. It's probably my cat. It's like killing me today. I'm sorry. That's horrible. Heavy on a boat and motel, hotel set up. Intuition. Somebody knew death was knocking. Somebody knew. Like, it's just this energy of like, heavy on a child, heavy on a kid. Like a baby ancestor is here. Somebody lost a kid. Like, because this child keep coming back out. Um, what was I about to say? I don't know. It's like, okay, you ever be in a situation that's like, damn, I'm God. I don't know. Maybe it's not you, but this ancestor energy. Like the intuition knew. Like they just was like, damn. I just heard my uncle shaking lyrics in my head. He said, all I ask from a bitch nigga is if you catch me lacking, let me go quick. Like it's just this energy of somebody new. Like I'm God. Like you got me. Like you ain't shit I could do about this situation. Bro, don't pull a card for me out of your own safety. Just saying, I'm not, I'm not catching it. I don't know. It's just this energy of somebody knew something was off about a situation. The intuition was ringing, or maybe somebody just didn't know how to read them intuitive feelings or them intuitive nudges. Your uncle was the best in your life. I love my uncle so much, man. I do. I don't know. It's like, damn, you got me. Like, what can I say? What can I do? Like, but I know. I knew it was you, or it's just a factor of I knew something was off about this situation. Yeah, but somehow failed attempt. Sometimes you have to just give up on things. Yes, yes, I agree. What could you possibly be talking about at this hour? People, ancestors. Baby, baby, baby. Yeah, like, damn, you got me. Like, it is what it is at this point. That's probably that billionaire entertainer cloning and mirroring in my phone. That's what that is. Like, And the hotel motel could be significant to somebody. Or somebody rented a hotel motel when they went out of town. Um, cover up. Something is a cover up, y'all. So if somebody lost somebody due to like a volatile way, right? Somebody could have been a pervert, or somebody, your rapist died. If somebody got raped here, or somebody was getting raped as like a kid, somebody rapist got killed. Oh, that's you? Yeah. Somebody was a pervert. Or the cover up was somebody was a pervert. So it could like justify somebody murder. Spiritual, my advice, girl. Get some rest and go eat. Oh, I am. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to close out this on a peaceful note and just let anybody that's here viewing know what ancestors is around them. Genuinely. You get what I'm saying? I'm back in the headspace to do it, so I got my mind made up, and I'm playing because I got a toddler for real. You just made me subscribe. It's all love. Thank you for the subscription, and welcome to the Kitty Collective. Genuinely, but I don't know. It's just this energy of like somebody tried to justify somebody's death and claimed that they was a pervert, or like I said, somebody here was getting like touched as a kid coming up, and it was like a pervert, and this pervert, the rapist is dead, or this is a factor of somebody raped somebody, and they have a history of perversion. That you're not the first person they raped, and that person's dead. No shade, but that's what it genuinely boiled down to. Somebody was a partier, couple runaway. Somebody, it was a couple on the run. So yeah, that's just the energy, okay? Maybe in the neighborhood and meeting. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody could have died because, okay, like imagine partying. Somebody could have died at like a party got shot up, or this could be a factor of somebody's drink getting laced poisoned. Cause yeah, something happened at a party, and like somebody tried to run away, but then at some point they realized that they couldn't really run from this situation. Like imagine trying to run and the shooters is outside. Like what can I do? And then you shooting in the building. So it ain't really much I could do in that situation, but try to lay low and cover myself. Like let me see if I can block it. I don't even play about sex magic being done on me. How do I? God damn it. That's why I love my moderators because I don't know what I'm doing. That is a moderator putting time out. I'll use it on this channel. Remove. Report. Okay, let me see what. Um, Thank you. I don't know what I was doing. She was currently she's crying, so I guess not the time. Huh? I'm getting close. Chocolate. That's the motherfucker I was trying to report. Did I report the wrong person? Thank you, babe. From last night, you said my cousin was sacrificed by witchcraft. Hey, tell you, all these ancestors is coming out. Tunnel and greed. I don't know. It's like somebody revenge. Somebody here. Your grandparents is here. Somebody lost their grandparents. So it's like a grandmother, grandfather energy up here. It's like a great grandma, great grandfather. Because grandfather is here. Clean up. I'm telling you, something was a revenge move. Genuinely. Like, I don't know. It's like after some point, somebody had tunnel vision on a goal or tunnel vision to do something. And then they lost sight of the vision that they were trying to do. But something was genuinely revenge. Like, it was genuinely a revenge move. Like somebody intended on doing something to somebody. It's sad. It's actually really sad. But having a grandparent energy, somebody grandparents is always around. And then it's a couple that was accomplices in crime. Something about the mountains could be significant justice. Assassination. Somebody. An inside job. Somebody, okay. It's just this energy of like somebody had people around them they can't really trust. Friends, you get what I'm saying? Around them, and something was a planned out assassination type of energy. Or like imagine being partners in crime with a person for that person to turn around and take you out. Like you know how people idolize that Bonnie and Clyde as energy, and in the end they died together, but realistically in this situation one party died, one party lived, type of energy. Like somebody, this was an inside job. There's no in between that. It's very fucking clear. Like a lot of these deaths here that was like murders, it was somebody close to them and it was inside jobs. It's not giving people outside of them. No, it was giving people they trusted. My dog just barked. Not barked like like weeping. Imagine being on the only species of your kind. Imagine being on the only species of your kind. That I read that wrong. I can't believe a person can do that. Yeah, it's very real. But this is what this is. So somebody here, we got a child here. Somebody here, we got some grandparents here. Somebody here, it's just like victims of volatile crimes here. Genuinely. Anything else? Something is so sick. Grandparent. I'm telling you, somebody's grandparent, because I pulled grandparent in life insurance. Somebody's grandparent left them on their life insurance policy here. If that resonates with you, somebody is fighting tooth and nail to keep the inheritance that your grandparents left for you. Genuinely. I don't know who that's for, but somebody here lost a grandparent, lost grandparents, and you are on their will. Like they left something behind for you, genuinely. Because it came out, it keeps showing the space. And I knew my intuition was right on the money. I knew it. I knew it. And somebody feels some type of way because they could, one, it's a factor of you ain't really been around. You weren't here taking care of them while they was sick. So ain't no way in hell you supposed to have the inheritance and not me entitlement. Or it's a factor of they just feel like they should be the one with it, not you. You're both on dad's side. Oh, that's you. Maybe it's for Peter Parker when lost aunt may just, huh? I don't get what you're saying. My cat could eat a dog. Okay. With great power comes great responsibility. But yeah, so somebody here, this could be a male figure, heavy male figure energy. Heavy on it. But yeah, I mean, hey, and somebody here with this bad health in reverse too. Somebody could have not really been sick, but somebody could have been poisoning somebody and making them sick. Like, okay, imagine a person this of old age, right? And a person is known to be taken care of by a caregiver. And that caregiver is doing shit intentionally to make this person sick because they feel like the faster this person go, they can get a policy that get they feel like they was on the life insurance policy. They expected that. So they thought that if they killed them quicker instead of letting nature do its course, that they would reap the rewards of whatever this policy is. You know what I'm saying? So they tried to make it seem like it was natural causes because they was already old, which makes sense as to why somebody would cremate somebody instead of bury them quick. You can't go somewhere you already at. There's no way from on the animal. I actually want. Okay. If that's not a factor of that, because yeah, I'm telling you, somebody was expecting some type of money and they pissed of who the money went to. How you mad of what a person plans to do with they finances? And that's weird. That's wild. I don't know, but it's just it's that factor of things. Like somebody here, you're on a wheel, okay, somewhere, and it's your grandparents, or if somebody lost somebody in a volatile way, you could be on a wheel and not even know it. This is like fighting over property in court. This is that type of energy, fighting over a life insurance policy. Maybe somebody owned properties because a house came out and somebody was expecting to get a house. I've seen this situation play out in in real life to somebody that was that's close to me. And she didn't even know for years that it was houses left for her, or somebody left a whole estate to them, and they was fighting tooth and nail behind the scenes. And since they didn't get the estate in the case and going their way, they broke in the home and stole everything valuable out of it. So I don't know, just take it how it resonate. Okay, too bad it won't allow me to share the lives. I don't know why I look into that. I'm doing fine. How are you? So collective, just keep your ears out on the street through the grapevine, because yeah, somebody here left something for you, genuinely. And this could be a grandparent, this could be somebody that went in a volatile way. um yeah, so take that how to resonate. um Somebody here's a baby here, a child, or like a just a kid. And like I said, somebody here is just a matter of being laced or poisoned type of energy. Like somebody here felt like heavy on the intuition. That's why you blessed. One thing about us is through generation after generation after generation after generation, until somebody pick up the baton of your spiritual gifts and work in your spiritual journey, that shit will go through bloodline after bloodline after bloodline. So some people don't know how to read into their intuition because they denounce it or they want nothing to do with it. So that's why they was having these intuitive nudges, and or somebody here you could have intuitively knew somebody was finna go. I knew I was left in her will. Yeah, somebody here heavy on it, heavy on the wheel energy. I don't think it's on y'all's part. So this is just confirmation, genuinely, for a lot of people here. Or if you had an inkling you was on somebody's wheel, this is just confirmation for people. And or somebody here, you're gonna figure this shit out real soon, or it's to come. Always a turmoil. I saw my uncle leaving my grandma's house after her death. Oof. How did oof. So it might just be a confirmation for you. That's so true. What? But they don't want me to rise, order to find true love, or to find, yeah. I get it. I do. Trust me. Take it from a person that channel messages and I had to fight my way out of witchcraft, and people still try it till today. So I get it. I'm not here to judge nobody. Story. I'm just here to give guidance on the situation. But somebody here, your family know more about this will than you know. They just feel like you don't. It's a factor of they feel like you don't deserve it. A factor of these people really want to see you struggle. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's say this person left their will to a trusted person and they didn't have a lawyer, and this trusted person feel like they'll be damned if they come up off on these will requests, because they feel a certain type of way about a certain person, or they feel like that person don't deserve it. Somebody here, you're gonna be in court, or they're in court trying to see how they can change this shit. So it could be that energy where a person didn't necessarily have a lawyer, or with the grandparent energy, this grandparent could have wrote this will a while ago. You get what I'm saying? A while ago, and gave it to somebody close to them, because that's what some people do. They give it to somebody, a trusted person close to them, if they can't afford a lawyer to do the legal obligations of everything. I want to see the cool pics on the card. Mars attack White House Martin, huh? You can't help stupid girl. You can't. You see these trolls. Check out Tarot Reader, Mr. Ace Swords. Who, me? I'll give you a little bit more insight. So, yeah, but this was out on the ground when I was cleaning up today, and I'm like, huh, okay. I see what the message is tonight. So maybe this was just the ancestors like, yeah, they tried to make that shit look like a robbery, but realistically, that was not it. That was a setup. It was an inside job, and they took my belongings and discarded them. So then it would look like a robbery go wrong, and the cops would put that shit in the cold case files and keep it pushing. That's you. She gave it to her daughter. Yeah, that's what this is, though. Um, but yeah, somebody here. The thing about it is, when y'all walking y'all spiritual journeys, a lot of people are awakening to they're waking up their bloodline. So a lot of ancestors is coming back, and they want a lot of truths to come out. They want a lot of shit to be said that haven't been said. If you had inklings about shit, they want you to know everything. You hear me? Got robbed and asked her neighbors for her shit back. You know, that could just resonate, but what I'm saying is that could also be a storyline. You know, take what resonate, leave what don't. It could be pieces in here for you. It could be pieces in here that's not. This is a collective reading, okay? Spiritualist, what does your friends think of your gifts? I'm really antisocial in real life, little do y'all know. And then burned it down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So if this triggered an ancestral like damn, that's what's my god, you know exactly who this is. Storyline action neighbors for your shit back. Huh? But yeah, somebody here, yes, your grandparents did they wanted to leave you something. They felt like you deserved it. They seen you. They if this is not necessarily financial hardship, they just seen somebody in a really hard time of their life, and they felt like if I could leave something behind for this person, it would be this. If I could leave anything behind for this person, it would be this, because I know that it'll take off a little bit of strain and stress from this person. Or this could just be a factor of somebody really saw somebody struggling their ass off and really trying to make it and really trying to maintain, and this grandparent left this behind for them. So hey, somebody here, this is just confirmations for you if you had inklings that it was more to a death. Um, if you had an inkling you were on a wheel, it's just all confirmations, and or it's just acknowledgement that I'm here around you. Okay? No, I'm not married, because what you gotta know is if I was married, I would have my ring on right now. Okay? I would never take it off. After your reading tonight, you will feel a shift wake me up before you all on your channel and become more aware. Huh? See, that's what I'm talking about. At India, wake me up. Okay. You can see beyond the visible. You could tell a friend or a family member, don't go to that event because so and so. And they'll be like, what are you jealous because I'm going? So instead, we give them a call. You hear me? I had my share of those type of situations. Like, nah, like something ain't right. Don't go. They go like, who you proving a point to, me or you? And then bad shit happens. So hey, I love you guys so much. I call all my energy and power back, and I return yours back to you, and I return your ancestors back to you. Okay, because that's who protects y'all and watch over y'all. But that's just some messages they wanted to get out, and I'm here to channel them. And my next deck, I gotta go get it out my room. I think my next reading, I'm gonna use my ancestral message cards that I created, and we can get into those because those are some beautiful cards. Yes, they are, but they are still around you in the spiritual. They may be physically not here, but they're still around. All right, y'all. I love you guys so much. Thank you so very much. You are so welcome, and I'm happy I could bring you some type of light to your situation and clarity and just messages from your ancestors. I am so happy that I could help, you know. I'm grateful too, genuinely. OMA, what time you start? Where you from? I'm from Chicago, baby. I really enjoyed the stream. It's all love. I enjoyed you guys being here. Um, and I'm just happy to be able to help and most importantly, help your ancestors. I love you guys so, so, so much. And I'll call all my energy and power back and I return yours back to you. For any personal bookings, my information will be in the description box. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. My ancestors would be pissed if they could see my RN, huh? Okay, look. So when you go into my channel, right, it's up here under the subscriptions. It's the Keyyyy Collective Readings Masculine channel.
You click in there, and then it's that purple link for personal bookings, okay? Other than that, oh, excuse me. I'm gonna get up out of here. I love you guys. Thank you, my love. I love you, girly. I'll see you special. I'm just happy to see my collective up in here. I'm always happy. And who else? Tattoos, tattoos. And for my new collective, I'm so excited to get to know you all too, and just spend time with y'all every time I go live. Like, share, comment, subscribe, turn your post notification bell button on, and I'll figure it up out of here. Let me get y'all one song, one more song, cause I do no music this reading. Oh, somebody want to be in love. What is like jagged edge? What is like to be in love? Somebody got love on their mind when they come to you, collective, or whoever you are. And I was just wondering, will love ever know me? Or somebody's a hopeless romantic. Because my heart is open and I've been hoping. Okay, y'all. I love you guys. And yeah, just cherish your ancestors and speak to them since they announced themselves. Okay? I love you guys. Or someone is falling in love. I'm telling you, somebody got love on their brain. They thinking about it. Have a rich night and a rich rising. Oh, oh. It's all love. It is all love. I say collective. See you, my love. Let me get this so long. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be so quick to get up out of here. But I'm going to notifications gang. Yes, turn your post notification bell button on. Much love and peace. It's all love and light. All love and light. And peace, of course. Good night, sis. Have a blessed night and rest well. Likewise, darling. I'm probably gonna get like what 4 hours of sleep, and my baby gonna bounce up like ta-da! Love and peace. It's all love. Oh, I love my collective genuinely. I gotta give my cat a treat. All right, I'm out. I shake collective.